The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a Horrible Gamers podcast, show number 233. We record on November the 25th, 2018. I am one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as Jesus Walks On. Today I'm joined by the crew. That's right, from the West Coast, the best coast, to my friend Henley Merrill, Gunny Chief.
Hello. What's up, bud? How are you?
Howdy. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay. And from the great state of Michigan that has Great Lakes and great rappers and great automobiles.
Water?
And I already said lakes, Gunny. I already said lakes.
Well, lakes is water. Water is lakes. Okay.
And that's it. Eric Smith.
What is up?
Hello.
You just made my state sound awesome.
What about beer?
Is it not awesome?
Oh, dude, we're great. Yeah, we have good beer.
Is it the best beer?
Yeah, Michigan's basically known as the beer state.
No.
Don't at me.
That's bullshit.
Don't at me.
It's
It's true, man. It's
California, right here.
Portland is
Lagunitas.
known for beer, motherfucker. Oregon
Portland's known for potheads.
and beer.
It's known for coffee.
Craft
Oregon.
beer, bro.
It's known for
Oh, it's Washington.
millennials.
Yeah, the hipsters live up here. Yeah. Speaking about hipsters, the greatest hipster of them all, from the Great White North is back. Ryan Gibson, Gibb 87777 is back. Welcome back, Ryan.
What's going on, everybody? Gibb Bot 8777777.
Gibb Bot, oh fuck, he's glitched out again. Fuck, guys, turn him off. Hit the
Something's happened
reset
to
button.
Jonathan.
Activated.
Is that Jonathan?
Gibb Bot, deactivate.
It's the real
I
Ryan.
think we got him.
Good, we shut him down. God, I
We
think
shut him down.
glitches out sometimes. Keep saying 7 forever. I don't know.
He's in beta form.
Yeah, he's a 1.0 version. Guys, you can follow us on Twitter at _horriblegamers. Go to twitter.com and follow us there. You can also leave us a review on iTunes. We'd really appreciate it so much to help us get higher in the rankings, whichever country you're in. Just go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes. And you can join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. Over on Facebook, you can find our page, Horrible Gamers Podcast. And then there's a link to the group in that page, so go like it. You can also leave us a review on there if you'd like. Feedback at horriblegamers.com is our email address. And you can support this show financially with money, real money, not fake money, real money, over at patreon.com/horriblegamers, like Jonathan Hall did, Alan Maybe, Joshua Wolf, Evan Tanaka, John Jerome, Adam Sunday, Clint Thiel, Dirty Bites, Robbie Wheat, David Snyder, Brian Capessa. Thank you guys for being awesome. I really, 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 really appreciate you so much. We love you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our intro song is sung by Fowler and Twistics. It is called Breakout. It is an HGP remix, but you can find the actual song on all the music platforms. You can go search for it. And our outro song is done by Broke for Free. It is called Night Owl. That's it. Let's get into video game talk. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now.
Time is nigh.
Right now.
To go and play PUBG.
PUBG on mobile.
Like I did.
On PlayStation?
Did you see that got mobile game of the year at that joystick?
What?
Yeah, I was looking on the joystick awards that
The fuck is the
Mayo
joystick
put.
awards?
I was like, what? They won. Well, I did one of my nephews from Fiji, when my wife called, he's like, hey, are you playing PUBG on mobile, dude? Add me on. So I guess it's probably like a
It's pretty big
nation,
in Asia, I
country.
bet.
Worldwide thing.
The joystick awards are a European thing.
Okay.
It's a European award show.
Oh, okay. I thought it was American.
Well, I've been playing
We don't care about
PUBG on my Xbox, guys. I went back the other day. Me and Brink went back in there, and it's still janky as fuck. still
bad.
I thought you just said now's the time to go back to.
Well, it is the time to go back to, because now they got these challenges you can do, and the more challenges you complete, the more like special crates you unlock now that you don't have to actually pay for at all.
They had that on mobile too.
Yeah.
I've actually been playing PUBG Mobile a little bit because I was waiting for my car on Friday, and I played I got like 3 chicken dinners in like 4 hours. I was like, what the fuck?
And PUBG Mobile is way easier to get a chicken dinner, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. But it has all that battle pass stuff, the
crates
challenges and all that shit.
Yeah, they have the challenges now on the consoles, but these are not battle pass. They're just like regular daily challenges or whatever. Like you can, play 3 matches and you get 1,000 XP towards your crate, and then each crate I think costs around 10,000 XP. So like play 3 matches, get 1,000 XP. Jump out of the plane 5 times or whatever the fuck. You get 5,000 XP. Just dumb shit like that. So we were playing that. Had a little bit of fun. I died right away both times. Because I've been playing a lot of Battlefield also and a lot of Call of Duty. So like the shooting in PUBG is way different. Way different. And I died like right away. It was horrible.
You lost your touch, man.
Yeah, I did. I totally lost my touch there with PUBG. It's not to say maybe if I went to go play it more often, I would totally get all that back and probably be good at it again. But
yeah, knowing what
right
spots where everybody's what's trending, right? Of where everybody's landing.
Yeah.
Do you try to steer away from it, Jesus? Where like if everybody's going to like, like somewhere certain on a map, do you kind of like just go to a different location or?
Usually I do. I mean, there's sometimes where I just don't care. I'm just like, I'm going to go in there and try to kill as much people as I can. I know I'm going to die right away probably, but chances are I'll be the one that gets out on top and I'll kill like 3 people or 4 people or something. And there's been a few matches where I've had that happen where I've landed like in Pachinki and I'm the one that ends up walking down and they're alive. But more often than not, you're going to die. Because there's just people that jump on the rooftops. There's people that like know these certain glitches or certain spots to jump over to. And they'll be hiding in a spot that you're not even expecting them to shoot you from. And then they'll just shoot you from like this rooftop or something. You're like, how do you get up there?
Right, especially when you got higher ground. It's going to be easier.
Yeah, so, I mean, PUBG, guys, it's okay. New map coming out December, from what I'm hearing. So new map December, hopefully, and coming out to PS4 in December as well, on December 6th, actually. So there's that.
Do you think it's gonna go anywhere on PlayStation, or do you think it's over?
No, I think it's
too late.
Yeah, way too late.
That's what I'm feeling too. I mean, like now that Black Ops 4 is out, and they got Fortnite. There's World War Z or whatever the hell that one is. There's that on there too.
H1Z1.
I don't think that's it. Yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna give a shit about PUBG on PlayStation.
I think there's gonna be a few people that'll buy it just based on the name alone because they've heard PUBG been thrown around so much.
But here's the thing, though, right? Like, but like, it runs like shit on an Xbox One X. What is it gonna do on PS4? Like that's what I want to do. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine if it launches on PS4 and it's fucking flawless? It's better than the Xbox.
And everything.
Yeah, right. Everybody on Xbox is going to want their money back. People that paid.
Why they got it? Most people got it for free.
Yeah, and like 90% of people got it. Now it's on Game Pass too, and
So do you think it'll be a PS, now
PS
game
Plus
or whatever
game?
they're calling it?
PS Plus? No, I don't.
Yeah,
think it'll
or
be
PS Plus. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so either.
They want their money. They want their $30 out of people right off the bat. And right now you can pre-order actually, and you get some skins with it. I don't know if they're going to have a battle pass in that one for the first month like they did on Xbox, but maybe they will. I don't know.
I assume so.
Are they coming out?
Final version?
Are they coming out with the version that's on the Xbox right now, or is it just like day one?
No, it's a 1.0.
Oh, okay.
So it's the actual full release of the game, like it is on Xbox and everything else. PC is way ahead than both consoles, but I mean they're going to come out with the same version they have on Xbox. So I don't know. I just don't think it's going to do good. I think people already, like you said, have Black Ops. They have other games, not just Black Ops, but they have H1Z1, which is free. They have Fortnite, which is free. They have that Warface game that's free now that has a battle royale, which is also on Xbox, but not a lot of people are playing it.
Oh, PC on everything.
Doesn't Warframe have a battle royale too?
No,
Warframe.
No.
You're thinking of Warface, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Warface.
I always confuse those two games. It's
It's easy to
pain in the
confuse them.
ass.
Yeah, they have the same kind of name. But Warface is way different. It's like a military game, and Warframe is like a space shooter MMO type thing.
Warframe is more like Destiny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Warframe
Yeah.
is more like
And
Destiny.
the other one's like more like fucking a military shooter.
Yeah, Warface is more like a Call of Duty. It looks like a Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's more like that military shooting stuff. So there's that, and I just don't think it's going to do good. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's going to do so good that they're going to be like, yeah, we sold so many copies day one. You know, like maybe they're going to be super hyped about it or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But it wasn't hard to find a match on the Xbox, not at all. We found matches fairly quick. It's incredible how many people are still playing this game. It's like matches were quick. You would just launch it and you're in the match in 30 seconds, probably 40 seconds at most, for the queue time. So there's that. Tons of new weapons too in the game. They've added some new rifles to Sandhook, and then they added some new rifles to the old map too. I didn't get to play on the desert maps. I don't know if there's any changes there, but they've added new rifles to both of the other maps. Yeah. Cool. Other games that I played this week, guys, of course, I went back this week and played tons of Civilization Revolution. That's a 360 backwards compatible game. Game that I've always seemed to bring up every once in a while because I'll play it, then I won't play it for months, and I'll play it again.
That'll be for one of the questions later.
Played it again recently, and it recently got a 4K enhancement patch for the Xbox One X. It was an Xbox One X enhanced, I guess, which I'm surprised they did, seeing as like they never even released Civilization 6 on the Xbox. They released it on Switch, but not on Xbox, which is fucking weird.
That's
In
weird.
my opinion, it's weird, right? Like, if you're releasing that shit on Switch, why not release it on the Xbox? And if it's about the controller, you can't figure out the controller layout, then make it a mouse and keyboard game. What's so hard about that? I don't understand the logic.
I think it still needs controller support because the majority of people are not going to use a mouse and keyboard on Xbox, I think.
But the way they did it with Civilization Revolution, the controller works just fine.
Well, if you can do it on a Switch, then why can't you do it on an Xbox controller? That's the question, right? Like,
yeah, it makes no sense.
Switch, you could play it with a Pro controller, probably. I would assume. Like,
yeah.
Maybe they got touch controls, and that might make the difference for still.
no, because no game really uses touch controls on the Switch.
Yeah, they don't really use.
It's like they don't do that because then it alienates you being able to play it on just the TV, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But so we got a 4K enhancement patch, and honestly, guys, I don't really see the difference between the old one and now, because like the old game, it used to run like probably at 720 resolution, probably even lower than that, because it was a 360 game, and then they enhanced it, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see a difference, and like I can't really tell a difference. Maybe the textures are a little bit cleaner, but that's really it.
Well, would if they just had like a Civ revolutionized announced for this year, would you just jump for joy or what? For Xbox?
I would totally.
Consoles?
I would buy it. I would fucking buy it day one. I love the game, dude. It's a game that you can never. Like I said, it's been 10 years since it released, and I'm still playing it. Like I'm not having any trouble going back into it and playing it.
It's like your pinball for me.
Yeah, you could just play it.
It's like the game that you could just keep go back and play.
Yeah, because you never know what's gonna happen. Shit can play out differently. You have different things that are going on. And stuff like that. Usually, I always end up declaring war on everybody and just taking over everything. There's been a few times where I won like a technology victory or a cultural victory or a money victory. Like, it's been very few times. Most of the time, people just declare war on me. So I'm like, fuck you. I'm declaring war on everyone. Other games that I played this week, guys, of course, went back, played some more Battlefield 5. That game is fun. It's real fun, actually. The shooting feels intense. The flying the planes is fun. What I'm not liking is the lack of maps on release date. There's not that many maps that I've played on. And I don't know why. I don't know if they just didn't want to release enough maps or something. I don't get it. It just seems like there's like 9 maps, maybe at most. Maybe 9. And maybe even less than that.
I think I only played 2 of the maps from the trial.
So wait, you're saying there's 9 maps and that's not enough for you?
No, it's not enough.
Look at Call of Duty, man. They got lots of
maps. How many maps do they have?
I don't know, like 12.
So really, they have 3 more maps and that's enough?
That's enough, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but how many of those are like DLC? Did it launch with all 12 of them?
Yeah, and Call of Duty launched with most of them, and they actually just released Nuketown this
and
past
then
week
Nuketown came out, yeah.
for free for everyone, which I was surprised you didn't need the season pass for that. That was kind of weird. But yeah, there's that. But the game is fun. I'm unlocking classes. I'm unlocking more skins for my characters, jackets. You can customize their helmet, their jacket, their pants. Every weapon is customizable, where you can like have a red scope with a blue barrel with like a purple magazine. As long as you unlock the stuff, you can equip it to it and make it look kind of funky or whatever. Nothing as crazy as Call of Duty's Black Ops 4, like the rainbow outfits that people are wearing. Nothing crazy like that. It all seems to be World War II era type clothing that people are wearing, so you don't see none of that weird like. Look at me, I'm dressed like a pink bear, and I'm running through this battlefield map.
Like the colors aren't too bright.
Yeah, they're not too very bright and purple and pink
wide on the
and shit
spectrum.
like
Yeah.
I haven't seen any face paint yet either.
Yeah, I've used face paint. They do have it on. You can unlock that. You can earn it too by completing certain assignments. Same with the skins for the guns, and same for the outfits for your characters. You can earn them by completing certain assignments or buying them with the money that you earn in the game. So I bought a face paint for my guy. It's just kind of like mud on his face or something. I was like, really?
Just straight up mud.
4,000 fucking coins
purchase
for this shit? But I guess there's really cool face paint though. If you go down the list, you see some pretty cool ones in there. But yeah, that's really Battlefield 5. It's a fun game. The destruction is unbelievable, man. Sometimes you shoot at a building and you're just watching the whole building collapse. You're like, holy shit, man, that looks so crazy. But yeah, I've been having fun with that. Snyder's been playing there with me. Leo, Brink, Iams, Alyssa, everyone that usually plays Battlefield with me. They've all been playing with me. Lots of fun. I like it.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I haven't played it since launch though.
Yeah.
So what I wish is that we could blow up the plane hangar in that one map.
Oh yeah, man.
That would be sick because they've got.
So crazy.
I don't mind so much those like hallways that they have, but wouldn't it be cool if we just blow up the sides of it? So
yeah, man. So you can find
it's such a
new ways
pinch
to get in
right there.
Because yeah, man. As soon as somebody caps that, if their whole team is in there, you're gonna have a hard time capping that objective. It's so fucking hard.
Yeah, because it's not like you can just take a tank and just start shelling the inside of it because everybody's just kind of stuck on the sides.
If you go in there with the tank, they all just pull out their RPGs and shoot at the tank, and they blow you up like in 5 seconds. So,
yeah, but can't you like run in? You can't run through a wall or some shit like that. Like with the destruction, I figured that was what would happen. Like
maybe it is, and I haven't played it.
For some reason, this place that we're talking about is like a big airplane hangar in the middle of the map. And it's huge, but it's made out of concrete, and there's really like no way to get in there but the doors. Like there's a big door.
The doors on the side, and then the big hangar is open.
And there's tunnels on the side of it that you can go through, and there's a bunch of doors on those, but usually there's people camping the tunnels. So it's really hard to get in there. And
so the alternative, Ryan, is to just go cap the other objectives
and make them come out of there to go defend their objectives or whatever.
They have to do it. So
if they want to win,
that's what balances it out.
I mean, I played a little bit about Battlefield 5 too, and I was impressed. Like I'm like this looks good, and it's kind of fun, and I enjoyed it.
It is a lot of fun. I like it.
I'll say it drew me back in again.
I'm not very good at it, but
no, me neither. Matter of fact, Jesus and Brink were like, "Gunny, you're always at the bottom of the the leaderboards. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm having fun. Why not?
Yeah.
Alive for 5 seconds before I die.
One of the coolest things in the game that you can do is call in a V1 rocket, and I've done that a few times already. That thing is beast, dude. The only thing I don't like about that, though, is the only person that can call that in is the squad leader, and if the squad leader gets kills with that, the rest of the teammates don't. And the shitty part is that the whole squad is earning points for the squad leader to use, so you can call in the missile, and you can call in tanks and reinforcements and supply drops. So everyone's contributing to that in the squad, but once say I call in a missile and I get a 5 kill feed, those kills only count for me. And that was kind of shitty because that happened to me the other day. I was playing it. We're defending it's that city where everything's been destroyed already, so we're playing this objective, capture these objectives or whatever, and we push the enemy back, and they're back at A, and their whole team is defending that A objective, so we couldn't get in there. So it was near the end of the match, so I had enough points saved up, so I called in the V1 rocket, and I aimed it right at the objective. So the fucking missile came in, dude. I got like 6 kills right there, like in one thing. I was like, boom, and everybody, like, it makes you fly back if you're standing near the explosion. It'll make your character kind of fly backwards and fall on his ass. But then, as soon as that happened, like, my kill feed was like, tick, 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 tick. It all went up. Like, 6 little skulls popped up, and it was like, kill, 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 kill. I was like, hell yeah. But then Brink was like, I didn't get any points for that. I was like, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know, because he was in my squad, and he was getting points for me to be able to use that, but he didn't get any points for that, so that's kind of shitty. So I kind of wish they changed that, so when the squad leader calls in something or uses a squad leader, like, commander.
Right, or you get like a percentage or something.
Something, like, just
not
spread
so much
it out
half.
or something, you know what I mean? Spread it out or whatever. But other games that I played, Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, lots of that. Played on the new Nuketown map, which is fucking chaotic. I couldn't even get a kill. I was dying left and right.
Dang.
I got it was horrible. I probably got like 2 kills that whole match. And there's people in there with like 30 kill feed. Like, how the fuck did you get 30 kills, dude? You know, like IAM's got like 20 something kills. I was like, how the hell did he do this? But I guess you just run around like a crackhead and just shoot at everything that moves and you get kills.
You just got to keep going clockwise, I think. That's it.
Or something. Find a way to go and just keep running circles around the map.
I mean, people have to know where the spawn points are with that map now, because
spawn points. There's the one in the back of the one house, back of the other house.
If your team can push the enemy team into the spawn points and just spawn kill, it's game over.
Yeah. So I played some of that. Played some blackout mode. And that runs so much better than PUBG, and it's so much faster. The pace of it's super fast. It's crazy how fast it is, and I'm still having a hard time though wrapping my head around the whole thing where I don't know what guns are better than what guns. And I know that there's already a meta there because some people use certain guns only. So I'm like, I don't know which gun is better or the way certain guns shoot. Because they're different from the multiplayer. I feel like the guns in the blackout mode shoot different from the multiplayer mode. And I think they're doing that for balancing, right? Because they want to make sure that, there's balance in the game or whatever. But I don't know. Black Ops, guys. Black Ops 4.
Google it, Jesus. Google it.
Fuck
and you'll have the best gun with the
I don't care so much about
the
Black
best
Ops.
perks.
I don't care.
Just go random, huh? Just fucking go with your skills, right?
Yeah. Other games that I played this week, Kingdom New Lands, that Kingdom game or whatever the fuck on Game Pass. Played more of that. I made it to the second island, and I got killed right away. I don't know what the fuck I was doing at all. I don't know. That game is hard. That game is fucking ridiculously hard. All it is tower defense. You gotta build like towers to the right, towers to the left, walls to the right, walls to the left. Go get people to become archers. You make them archers, and then I don't know, man. Then I got enemies coming from the right, from the left. I got little flying monsters coming at me. It was hard. I died bad. So whatever. I mean, I have to restart it, and I don't know if I want to do that. But yeah.
I haven't played that yet.
Other games that I played, I don't care. So much about Black Ops. I don't care. So much about Black Ops. I don't care 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 so mu last couple games here, guys. Beholder is a game that came out a while back on the Xbox. It's been out on cell phones for a long time now. It's been on PC for a very long time too. This is a game where you gotta like spy on your tenants or whatever. You're a manager of an apartment building, and you gotta spy on people, and you gotta report them to the police and have them arrested and beat and taken away. You live in some kind of weird country where the laws are everything, pretty much. So I was playing this game, and I'm through the first part of the game, kind of. I got a few tenants in there. Kick some people out. Set some people up to get kicked out, all that stuff. But then, I don't know how to do it. It's a mission that pops up with your daughter, because you have a daughter, a son, and your wife in that game, and your daughter gets sick. And you get the doctor to go see her, and the doctor tells you, look, she's really sick. She's going to die. But you can help her. You can save her life if you can buy the treatment to save her life. So I'm like, okay, how much is the treatment, He's like, oh, $20,000. I was like, fuck. I had like 4,000. And I've been doing all kinds of shit, right? So I'm like, how the hell am I going to get $20,000? And then, like, usually a lot of the missions have a timer on them, because, like, the government will call you and they'll be like, we need you to, like, spy on this person and give us a report on this person within 100 hours or within 50 hours or something. But, like, for, like, your daughter to get $20,000, you have 80 hours or some shit like that. You're like, how the fuck are you going to get $20,000 in 80 hours? So, she died.
Because I had does the game keep going at that point?
I don't know. Because I turned it off. I was so disappointed in this shit.
Yeah, why would you keep playing it?
Fuck this game. I just turned it off. As soon as like like a little like video popped up for the funeral or whatever, like your daughter Karen died or whatever. It's like, well, fuck. I just turned it off. I was like, I'm done with this game. But I had like $7,000, and I was doing like illegal shit that I shouldn't be doing, because the government could come arrest me. Because you can get arrested if like you get caught stealing, or if you get caught breaking the law yourself. The government can come and get you and arrest you and kill you, and that's game over. So like, I was doing all this illegal shit to get extra money to try to help her, and she still died. It's like, God, dude, like, fuck this game. Pissed me off.
I forgot, isn't this like it's not communist or socialist. Is it socialist? Like, that's the society you live in? Kind
of, where everyone lives under the same rules, and everyone has to, like, everyone gets paid so much money and this and that. It was a weird game. It's very, just very weird. Very dark.
I remember playing this with the wife who is an apartment manager. That was a lot of fun.
It's very fucked up, spying on people and then having to, like, report them. Like, one guy, like, the government wanted me to, like arrest, like, they wanted a report on one of the guys that lived in my apartment. So, like, I give them the report, right? Like, this guy seemed legit. And then they're like, okay, we want you to evict him or kill him. You have, like, 100 hours to do it. So for 100 hours, for, like, 60 of those hours, I was just spying on this dude, breaking into his apartment when he was at work, trying to find evidence of, like, something illegal that he was doing, and nothing, dude, nothing. So finally,
he was squeaky clean.
I bought an apple for like $400 from like the vendor, like this guy that shows up and he sells stuff. I bought an apple from him, which is illegal to have in the game. You can't have apples. And then I put an apple in that guy's drawer, and I reported that I found an apple as evidence.
He likes fruit. So
then the police came and beat him, and then they took him away. And then his wife was all depressed because his wife still lived there after he got arrested and taken away. His wife still lived there, and she was like, I just don't know what happened. He would have never done such a thing, like, he would have never broken the law. And I was like, yeah, you should probably leave too. And then she left. So, yeah, this game is pretty brutal, man. It's very dark. The things you have to do, the choices you have to make, like, you have to either, like, try to help people or just let them die, or know that they're going to die, or set them up to die. Like I said, I set that guy up. I bought the apple, I put it in his drawer, and I said I found the apple there, and I sent the report to the government, like, saying, like, hey, this guy has illegal evidence in his apartment. And then the police came, they searched his shit, and they arrested him, took him away. So that sucks, man. But it is what it is.
A hard
Beholder, go play that game. It's hard, though. I'll give you that. Very hard. But there's an easy mode called like trainee mode. I would suggest playing that. I didn't do that, so I probably should.
Baby mode.
Baby mode, yeah. Last game I played, Gunny, it's probably a game you played recently, Surviving Mars. Dude, there's so much changes in this game. The main menu looks completely different. The gameplay is different. They've added new buildings. They've added new stuff. The way the colonists react are different now. And I can't play it anymore because it's too hard.
You're at that point. I didn't get too far into it.
I'm seeing a trend this week, Jesus.
Very, strategy?
I can't play it anymore. It's too hard.
It's too, like, all these games are fucking hard,
difficult.
man. Like, Beholder fucking kicked my ass, killed my kid. And I was like, oh, fuck this game. Surviving Mars is just, like, I haven't played it in about a year. So I'm going back in there, like, these whole new mechanics, the way the characters act are different. So I'm like, there's no way. It's like playing Red Dead after a year. Try to go play Red Dead Redemption 2 after a year. And tell me if you remember the damn controls of that fucking game.
You'd be punching your horse so many times.
But don't you think a game like Surviving Mars and a game like that is supposed to be super easy from the beginning until but if you're 25 hours in, you're going to run out of resources.
Yeah, but there's like cheats
that's
now.
the whole.
Now you can like have it where like every so often you get so much money from the governments or whatever. You don't ever run out of supplies. You never run out of rockets. You never run out of people. There's cheats you can use now to make the game super easy, but I didn't enable any of those. Maybe I just should. And
so is it probably just infinite money?
Yeah, they disable
maybe
achievements.
God mode.
Yeah, pretty much. You just never run out of anything. So no matter what happens to your people, you're always going to be able to rebuild.
Yeah. So maybe that's, I wonder if it's also going to be like not City Skylines, because there's no real difficulty to that game other than what you make it yourself. But
no. There's difficulty in Surviving Mars.
No. What I'm saying is, like, take for example that game I play, Frostpunk. Okay. Matter of fact, I just updated that game. I think it's now got some kind of unlimited mode into it. But it's just, like you said, it's just going to be, you're going to run out of resources. So then it's like, well, what do you do now? So basically,
mode to me in these games is not fun
restart
because
the game.
It's like, why do I want to play this if I just have unlimited money or unlimited things? It's like there's no challenge.
It ruins the game,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
right.
There's no strategy.
Defeats the whole purpose of the game.
It's like, well, I could just build all this kind of stuff because I don't even need the money, so I'm just gonna build everything the way like this, like whatever. I'm not gonna have no industry in my city, just houses.
Right. So my point is they probably want you to restart. Then you're just building it a different way.
Yeah.
That replayability.
Yeah. And speaking of building stuff, I played Tropical 5. Oh man, strategy games this week. I'm just trying to find the perfect one. I think. So I played Tropical 5. I was El Presidente, and I was playing in sandbox mode, but I did start off with like $100,000 and like 75 people. So it's kind of cheating starting off with that much money, but it's like sandbox mode. It's just like you just build an island and eventually see what happens. So I got my island pretty far. I got it to the modern era, so it was like the 1990, like 1995 or something. And it was like the year 2009, and my government overthrew me and killed me because I ran out of money. Yeah, that game.
Aren't they coming out with Tropical 6 pretty soon?
Yeah, those games are fun, man, because they gotta you can kill people, you can have them arrested, you can like find out who are like the leaders of the rebels, who are the leaders of like the capitalists or the militarists or the nationalists. You can find all these leaders and you can kill them if you feel like their faction is not supporting your ideas or your government policies. Say you want to pass certain laws and you just like feel like these people are going to be against you. You can have them killed, but then that can piss the people off, and then yeah. So I had that happen to me like 4 or 5 times, and I kept reloading the game to that certain spot to try to change the outcome of what was going to happen. But every single time something bad happened to me. Like one time I declared martial law because the people wanted an election, because in my constitution I put that we're going to have a democracy with elections every 4 years. And I shouldn't have done that, but I did because I wanted people to be happy. And then when the elections came up, I was like, you know what? I'm declaring martial law because my popularity percentage is like 30%. I have 30% popularity. There's no way I'm going to win this election. So I declared martial law. And as soon as I did that, my whole army turned against me. The only people that I had defending my palace was like my personal guard. And they had tanks and jets and drones and all kinds of shit against them, so they were screwed. So
you basically have to survive the coup if you can.
And if you survive, say like my military turns against me, there's sometimes where they try to like overthrow you, but it'll be only half of your military or a quarter of them or something. The rest of your military that's still on your side will fight for you. And if you survive, like say you kill all of them and your military survives and you survive, then the game keeps going. It's like, hey, you survived the coup, keep playing, you know, like try to pass new laws or kill more rebel leaders or kill more people or whatever you want to do. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, it's a little bit of the best of both worlds, I think, for
The game is really
people
good.
like us that like to play games like, hey, plant more sugarcane fields and put in some more roads
You gotta
build a mine.
have enough food for the people because they'll get hungry. There's a lot of homeless people in my island. I had to build a bunch of houses and tenements, and there still wasn't enough place to have the homeless people live in. So I was like, fuck it.
Shanty towns, right? A lot of shanty towns.
Everywhere, little huts everywhere. It was
Yeah.
It was shitty, but it's okay because I'm el presidente. Anyways, that's all I played this week. That's it. Only like 50 games, guys. That's all I played this week.
It's not bad.
Tell me what you played, Ryan.
Oh, you want to know what I played?
Yeah, I want to know what you played.
I'm still playing through Red Dead Redemption 2. I finally made it to the 4th chapter this morning. Obviously, I'm playing through this slow because it's not a bad game to play with the baby, but it's not the easiest. But it's good that it's not online and you can pause it whenever you want, and I can walk away and come back to it. Well, like you were saying, sometimes I take a break from it. I come back to it and I completely the controls are just stupid. Like they're just, why do you need two different buttons to pick things up? Like you don't need to sometimes be X and sometimes be Y. And, you know, like just
no. And then sometimes it's RB. Sometimes it's RB.
And if it's a gun or a weapon, it's RB.
Yeah, that would throw me off. Like I couldn't figure out how to get back on my horse one day.
It's like the one
how do you
thing
do that?
Rockstar skimped on was like figuring out how to control this fucking game. It's like they probably gave it to the intern, like, yo, dude, figure out how we're going to control this shit. We'll work on
Earn your
else.
keep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
The new kid in the office got the control schemes. He fucked them up.
Well, no, what is it?
But I mean, the rest of this game is gorgeous. It's a lot of fun. I'm still enjoying it a lot. I know you finished it, Jesus, right?
So let me tell you, I finished it, right? And kind of not really spoilers. Everyone knows it.
Oh, God, you're going to spoil this shit again?
No, not really. The whole map opens up at the end of the game, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And the first map of the first Red Dead Redemption is kind of in this one. Not all of it because Mexico isn't in there, but like Armadillo, like the ranch.
Oh, okay. So the towns
farming
from the first
ranch.
ones are...
Most of them, like the towns in America and the first ones are in this game, which to me it makes sense because it makes the world way bigger for like Red Dead Online or whatever.
Yeah.
So I decided to play the game yesterday, and I took a stroll down there because I was like all still covered in that little white covering, like, you know, you haven't been there yet. So you know what, I'm gonna stroll down there, and I went to that Armadillo town or whatever the fuck it's called, and everyone is dead. It's like, what the fuck? I go down there and I got attacked by those Lobos or whatever, like that gang. They attacked me, and then I'm down there and like there's just people are sick. The town is like shuttered, like everything's dead. I was like, how is it like in Red Dead Redemption 1, which is based after this game, this town is thriving, but right now this town is dead?
Well, maybe that's the town story. Maybe it was like in shambles and it turned into what it was in the first.
Because there's like a big cholera, I think it's cholera, that's what they're saying. There's a big cholera outbreak or something. Everyone's leaving town. There's people packing up their wagons and like, oh, we gotta go. And I robbed the store in town and there was no sheriff. The sheriff quit. the sheriff, I was in town and like this gang showed up and they were like standing in front of the sheriff. They're like, come out here, sheriff. Come out right now with your hands up. And the sheriff went out there and he got shot by like 6 dudes. They all fucking gunned him down. And then I robbed the store and there's no crime reported. It was just like, you robbed the store, good job. I was like, oh, well, okay, like this is like a lawless land over here. And that was really weird. And then there's nothing else down there. It's like just a bunch of just desert and a lot of sandstorms. Like I've never seen any sandstorm in the game until I went to that area of the map. And there's sandstorms all the time. I don't know why they have that in there, but I'm guessing it's for the online. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
But it's a cool game. Yeah.
Cool.
What else did I play? Like I said, I played a little bit of Battlefield. I've been enjoying that too. We kind of talked about that already, but I played a game that Gunny talked about last week called Chasm.
Not Chasm.
Not Chasm as Gunny.
That's what I called it.
It was Chasm. But yeah, that game is pretty fun. Again, like if you like games like Dead Cells, you like your, Metroidvania kind of games. It's like that. It's a little, it's not quite as fast as like Dead Cells is. It's a little slower pace. It's pretty, it gets harder later, but it's pretty easy in the beginning. So it gives you a good little section where you can actually get used to the controls and get used to the weapons and stuff like that and upgrade yourself. But yeah, it is a little bit, I know Gunny, you said this, it's a little bit like SteamWorld Dig. It does have that kind of feel with it.
But you're not digging anything.
Where you're not digging, yeah. It has nothing to do with digging, but it has that kind of feel where you're going down, you come back to town, you get new upgrades, and now you can get to new places and stuff like that. And I like games like that, and when I saw it on sale, I was like, I'll grab that. Why not? And I've been enjoying it, so it's a fun little side game. Again, something that I can play and easily pause and walk away from to take care of Olivia and whatnot. So,
and a lot of the loot. I think the loot too that you pick up. I haven't had anything that I've found yet so far where I can bring it back to sell it.
You have to find people first. The little wizard guy, he'll buy like potions and spells and stuff like that off of you, and he'll sell you magical weapons and stuff for your like B slot. And then you'll find a blacksmith later on, and he'll take like your iron and stuff like that.
Okay, because I have.
And he'll sell you
like,
regular weapons.
To sell it to. So I haven't.
He'll sell you regular weapons, and then there's another guy that you'll find, and I can't remember. Oh, he buys your gems and stuff off of you.
Okay, because I have those. I'm like, there's nobody to sell shit to.
Yeah,
who wants to buy my gems, and
it's a little confusing at first. Like you have to figure out what's going on. But you'll get it. Like just keep playing. You find the townspeople. The more townspeople you find, the more people that are there for you to sell stuff for. Because once you find them, they go back to town and become merchants or, various different things. They might sell you like drinks in the bar, or there's a guy that has a slot machine, and you can you'll find these gold coins that you can't spend on anything except for this slot machine. And you can go back and play the slot machine and see if you get lucky. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else really to talk about on that.
The only other thing I found so far early on in the game is that there was a couple areas where I couldn't jump up high enough.
Yeah, so, you're gonna eventually get a triple jump, I imagine. I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't found that one. I got the one where you can climb. You can grab onto the side of the wall. So now you can, like, there's certain ledges you can jump to and get up to certain places, but there are also places. I know there's one chest I can't get to because I need a triple jump to get there. So I'm waiting to find that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't unlocked it yet. All right.
Yeah. You'll figure it out. What else have I played? I've been playing Pinball Effects, obviously, again. I'm going back to the Williams tables. I've been playing the crap out of them. They're great. They're really well done. I know Gunny talked about them a little bit. But yeah, they're a blast. So if you guys, you're those people that like the pinball games, get out there and play those tables. They're good. And on December 4th or 5th, I think it is. The next volume of the Williams Bally tables are coming out, and that's going to be Attack from Mars.
Yep. A good one.
Black Rose, and what's the other one? Oh, Party Zone. Those are the 3 tables that are coming.
So with that pack, will any of those be like free to play? Or will it just kind of go in that same category?
No, it goes in that same category. Fishtails is the one free table. Okay. But don't worry, Gunny, I'll pick these up. You'll get to play them too. So you can always trust that I'm going to buy the pinball tables.
Yeah, and with that Fishtails, I think I played it on everything but PS4 so far.
Yeah.
Every console, and yeah.
It's a fun table. I beat your score, by the way.
Oh, man, you saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. On which device? Because I played it on Switch, too, so...
No, all on Xbox. I always play on Xbox.
All right.
Either Xbox or Windows 10, I usually play. Sometimes on Switch, but not really. I barely play my Switch at all. Oh, actually, that's something else that I've played recently. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Switch. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. If you like that game, it's great.
I love that game.
It's a lot of fun. Man. Yeah. But what else did I play? Well, the only other thing I played, I know Eric played as well, and I know he wants to talk about it. So, Eric, what have you been playing?
Well, I will just segue right into it. Dead Cells.
Yeah.
What?
It was on for the Black Friday sale. I told myself that if it was cheaper than $25, then I would get it, and it was at $20. So I was like, all right. And I watched Ryan play it, and it looked a lot of fun. And so yeah, I didn't take long to download. And once it got done downloading, I played I think the first mission just to test it out and see how I like it. And I like it a lot. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the thing with this game, man. I feel like when you start to play it, it takes a little bit because you got to get in there and figure out, okay, now I got you. Like there's things that you got to realize where actually you've probably gone in knowing a lot of stuff because you've watched me play or you've watched other videos, right? But when you first go into it, it's like you don't know what the hell's going on, and you're like, okay, I got to get to this door. And then you get to the door, and then you start finding out, oh, there's more doors. I can go to 2 different doors in this level. You know what I mean? Like, and then in the next level, oh my God, there's 3 different doors you can go to. And it's like, you slowly start figuring all this stuff out, but you need to get all the stuff in order to get to those places, right? Like,
right. Well, I didn't know, you have to have a certain time to get through a certain door. So I was wasting a bunch of time just exploring the whole map. And then once I explored the whole map, I went through, basically you're moving up the map and then you go through this other door to go to another map. Yeah. And once I saw that everything on the map was lit up as much as I could go,
when you turn left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And like I was saying to you earlier, that's probably the best way for you to play right now is because you're going to find the elite enemies. You're going to find secret rooms and blueprints and stuff like that when you're looking around and exploring. And that's going to do more for you right now than trying to get to that time door. Because if you get to that time door, all you're going to get is gold. You'll get lots of gold and you'll get lots of souls. And you might they might give you like a golden weapon or something like that.
Right.
Right. Which is nice, but it's not, I think right now it's better for you to just explore. You're going to get a feel for the game and the enemies that are in that level that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then later on when you have like good weapons that you can get through quick, just rip through and try and get to that time door and try and do like a speed run kind of.
Yeah. Probably. Is it a long game?
It can take forever, man. Like,
okay.
It can. Like, I still haven't beat it. I still haven't beat the final boss. I've beat everything except for the final boss. And I can't, like, every time I get to him, I just, like, I'm, like, fucked, Or I get to, like, the final level, you have to pick up all these keys. So you have to wander around the entire level and find the keys that will open the door to get you through to the next boss. And that level is fucking hard because it's all darkness and there's these little lanterns that light up, and if you stay in the darkness for too long, it kills you.
Oh no!
So you have to get from lantern to lantern as quick as possible.
Right. Checkpoint.
Along with all these enemies attacking you and shit like that, right? Like,
oh my gosh, that's gonna piss me off so bad.
And so you get from lantern to lantern, and then you can also pick up a weapon that you can throw down that will actually just light up the section that you're in, which is handy to have in that level. But fuck, man, that level is such a pain in the ass because you have to find the key to get out the door. And if you like, you'll find the door and be like, fuck, I don't have the key. And then you got to go back through the level and try and find out where the key's hidden, right? Like it's crazy. And I died a lot on that level.
Oh gosh.
So, but
I'm going to end up throwing my controller.
don't let it frustrate you though, man, because every time you play, you're still going to make progress, right?
Right.
You're still going to put cells towards your stuff that you need, or cells towards after you beat a boss, when you go into the room at the end, there's a new guy that you can give cells to, and he will make it so that you can get like you can upgrade stuff to plus. So it'll be like a level whatever plus, and it ups the stats and stuff on the weapons.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And then once you upgrade that, you can upgrade plus, and then there's a third slot that I haven't unlocked yet, which I'm guessing is plus weapons.
Triple
and it's like,
plus.
Yeah, it's like the percentage. However much you put in will up the percentage chance that you will find plus or plus weapons in your playthrough.
Right.
So like, there's a lot to this game. It's pretty deep, and like it's simplistic and complicated at the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
There's a lot to it, but once you start to figure all the stuff out, it all kind of clicks.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to dive into it more. But there's just other games too that have been grabbing my attention.
I know.
Like I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 5. Oh my gosh, dude. I love that game so much. It's such a great game. And I saw you, Jesus, and David, and a bunch of other people playing Call of Duty. I thought about, seeing if I could play with you guys, but I'm like, I don't want to play Call of Duty.
You should have
go back
Battlefield, man. I really like Battlefield. I have a lot of fun.
Dude, I'm loving that so much. It's such a great game.
It's fun.
I've been playing more Spider-Man, trying to beat it.
I thought you beat it already.
No, I've been... Like, my thing was, like, each zone I was in, or each section, I would try to beat everything, clear it all out. Well, it's taking way too long. And then, like, Shadow of Tomb Raider came out, then Red Dead came out. All these games came out, and I'm
in the same situation, man. Like, I was doing that in the beginning, too, and then I was like, oh, man, I should just beeline this story and just finish it. And then I started playing all the other games, and I never went back to it. Same thing happened with God of War. I mean, like, I was playing through everything in God of War, and I need to go back to that and Spider-Man. But
yeah, sure. Right now I'm just kind of doing main missions, and I want to. My friend, he is loving the DLC, and he thinks that Venom will be in the third final DLC because he gets the black suit. Yeah, he gets because they showed a picture. It was like a leaked picture of the final DLC, and it was him in the symbiote suit. So I'm really hoping that Venom is in it, because I'm trying to just go right through this game so I can play the DLC quickly and play that third DLC, because it sounds like it's going to be sweet. My friend made it sound like the DLCs were phenomenal.
I've heard good things about them too.
Yeah.
So
it's Spider-Man. We can never go wrong with Spider-Man.
Hey, Jesus, sir, did you buy a PS4 yet? Did you buy no PS4 for Jesus yet?
Nope, not yet.
No Spider-Man yet.
You can get a PS4 for $200 with Spider-Man.
Yeah, why did you not do a Black Friday deal?
It's still going on, dude. Right now, I'm looking at it right now.
It's not even Cyber Monday yet.
Cyber Monday is going to be the same shit. It's not going to change.
Same price.
$199 for a PlayStation 4 Slim with Spider-Man.
Not a Pro, though. Not a Pro.
But you don't need it, because it looks good anyway on a Pro.
Yeah.
Regular. Yeah, I'm just playing on a fucking day one PS4. Not day one.
Yeah.
It's not a day one, but it's not a Slim. It's an original.
The older model.
Yeah.
Another game I've been playing was Red Dead Redemption 2. Still grinding on that.
Yeah.
Getting bored of it.
Where are you at?
How far?
I have no idea. I have no freaking idea, dude.
What's the last mission you did? What's the last mission you did?
I have a bounty for Valentine. I have a bounty for the place. I have to meet Micah at a place that I had. It's the place where you bailed him out or you broke him out. So I still have to do that.
Man, you're behind me.
I think I'm in the third.
Dude.
I'm in like the third settlement.
Right. I just made it to the fourth settlement.
You're in the one where you're in the camp by the river, right?
Yes.
Big river? Yeah.
That's where I am.
I just got into the house.
And you got
I
into
don't know
the
anything
house.
about a house.
Yeah.
It's a slow burn for me, man. I love the game. It's a great game, but it's really slow pace.
Yeah. You know what? This is what I'm doing. I said fuck all these side missions. I'm not doing the side missions anymore. I'm just fucking
Right.
gonna play this story.
Because
there's always something.
Too.
You know what I mean? There's always some shit on the side of the road. Like, fuck off. Leave me alone. Let me play the game.
You're not getting a ride, you asshole.
And then it always turns you around in the opposite direction of the quest that you're on. So it's never like going the same way. Like you're going to pass by it anyway. So let's just do it. It's always fucking somewhere
Dude,
else.
I might do that too. I mean, kind of the same strategy with Spider-Man. Just get right through the game just so I can beat it, get done with. Yeah. Right now, it's starting to feel like work, and it's not feeling like an enjoyable video game like it when it did when it first came out.
Guys, can I just say something about Red Dead? I fucking hate cores. Fuck the core system. Just fucking give me one bar that tells me how much stamina, how much dead eye, and how much fucking what. Fuck this fucking core bullshit. I hate it. Every time,
I don't like it either.
It's like my dead eye goes red. Like after I use it twice, I'm like, what the hell?
Always on red.
Well, you gotta be using the tobacco, right?
And then you're going into the stupid menus.
If you smoke the cigarettes, and if you use the tobacco, then your health score goes down.
You can only have 5 tobaccos, right?
Yeah.
There's like a limit.
But I eat those there's like a little coin or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I have tons of them, and it gives me dead eye for like
5 minutes or something. Yeah,
not even 5 minutes. It's like maybe a minute 30.
You're going into a big fight. It's something.
There's like 10 different things that give you dead eye, but you only need one thing. Yeah.
You know what you should do with your guy? Just make him fat. Grow his beard out. Make him super fat. I have yet seen someone put a fat Arthur on.
How was
on a horrible game?
Oh yeah. How was everyone's facial hair in that game?
I've shaved a couple times. I can't.
I've been at number 1.
You fully shaved?
Yeah, I just have him. I shaved the second time I shaved. I just have a stash because I've seen pictures and videos of him with long hair and a long beard. He looks like a freaking pedophile. I don't.
Scruff. Yeah,
he looks really bad. He looks like a hobo.
I have the big fucking side chops, and I got them at about an 8 right now, so they're like fucking.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm shaved right in the middle and a big fat mustache.
Yeah. See, that's what I want with the big mustache. I just want that thing to go full Manchu.
I wish I could wax my mustache.
Handlebar.
Yeah. Can you do that? Are you able to? So why don't they make that a feature? That would have been amazing. Yeah. I would be doing that every day.
Fucking waxed up mustache.
Waxed up.
Dutch would be like, "You're gonna go do something today." No, wax the mustache.
You can buy oil for the stash, and that'll help it. That'll help it grow out even longer than because you know how the max is number 10 or something like that. You can grow it out even longer than that if you find the oil and use it.
I'm gonna look for
Gunny. What kind of facial hair you got?
I just have number 1 on the facial hair. Obviously, with the mustache, I have to have the mustache.
Okay.
Your mustache is longer?
No, I thought I just been saying everything number 1, basically. Like the first thing on the bar.
You're keeping everything pretty trim.
Yeah. Everything pretty trim, yeah.
You're not looking like a hobo.
My Arthur is just long hair, long beard.
I just thought it was simpler.
Cutting his fucking hair, man.
My hair's just long and all over.
Tired of all that shit. I was like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Just fuck it, Arthur. You're gonna grow your hair out. You're gonna grow your beard out.
Get that gut too. Make him fat.
I just shave
really
that
hard at the end of the
every time I go to camp. I'm just like, all right, just take it down into 0, and then
right.
Rest is just like, Prah.
It's really hard at the end of the game.
I didn't feed them every time we come back.
It's really hard in general to get them fat. You have to like go into the city and buy like the steak dinners and shit at the restaurants or the bars.
What do you know?
The limp. Those
are like $5 a piece.
Bisque,
so like,
it's
like, do I really want to
$2,000.
spend? Do I really want to spend this $5 on this shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over?
Right. I just robbed a bank, so I have $2,000 I can spend.
You're lit now. Yeah, you're fucking legit. You fucking.
I'm gonna freaking eat so much steak and get fat.
I don't get the point at the end of the game. I have like $20,000. Now I have nothing to do with it. Nothing. There's nothing to do.
Spend it on steak. What the fuck are you doing? Make a fat Arthur. What's
exactly.
Fat John.
Perfect.
Fat John. Right.
And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what
Spoil
to do
the fucking game
I don't know
for
what
me.
to do. I don't know what to do with that. Like, it's like I want to restart the game because I feel like Arthur is the best character in the game.
Why? Just wait for the online shit to come, man.
I should. When the fuck are they gonna release that? It's supposed to be the end of this month.
It's supposed to be like next couple of weeks or something, right?
Yeah.
Should be next week.
I think I saw on Twitter like they were talking about 2 more days, but we'll see.
Yeah.
That was like a Red Dead.
Be up this weekend,
but
next week sometime.
Twitter account.
So I played one more game. And I got it for $10 for Black Friday sale. Brand spanking new. Game of the Year edition. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nice.
That was on the cheap.
You never played it?
I did play it.
I thought you did.
And at the time I was just like, this is too open for me. Yeah. And I'm actually enjoying it now because after playing Red Dead, it's slow and that's open, and I've been enjoying that. This is much faster pace and open, and it's much smoother, and it looks pretty good on my new TV. So
nice.
It's a great game. I like it a lot.
Yeah, definitely. It's a fun game. I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah.
Gunny.
Hey.
What are you playing?
Oh, gosh. I've been out of town. I've been playing my Switch a lot. My Nintendo Switch. Jesus, that game we talked about, I got the code for? Trouserheart from 1010 Games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so this is that other code, Ryan. I don't know if you played it or not.
No, I didn't.
Okay. But it's an isometric, like, dungeon crawler.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought it was a fucking card game or something. That's what I thought it was.
No, so basically you start off, you're like this king in a castle, and this like, I don't know what you would call it, like a troll or something comes along and like steals your pants.
Fucking
oh shit!
I thought that's what it was. Steals your trousers.
Man, he steals your trousers. What?
But yeah, basically it's a dungeon crawler. It's isometric. You just go through and hack and slash.
Looking for your trolls? You're looking for your trousers?
Looking for your trousers. So you're going through like a series of like dungeons, or castles, I guess you can call them. And each one has about, I'm going to say like 6 or 8 different rooms. One of the cool features it has is like once you get through like 3 rooms, and they go pretty fast, like literally like 10 seconds or 30 seconds, you can basically get to the next room once you kill all the enemies. And you're just collecting coins and gems and rubies and things. And basically that all equates to coins that you bring back to the main castle, and you could upgrade them. Your sword, your shield, your health, and also I think the amount of money you earn from all those things. So, yeah, I think it's like, I don't know how much it is on Switch, but it's $3 on iOS and on the Android store. But pretty cool game. I enjoyed it. I actually beat it in I almost got right towards the end of the game. And one of the things I noticed is once you die, you might fight one or 2 enemies, and then the doors don't open. So I don't know if that was a glitch or not, because I was like, oh man, so I accidentally hit reset game. And that brought me all the way back to the beginning and reset everything.
Oh no.
I was like, oh no, I can't believe I did that, right? I chose the wrong option. I thought it would reset that dungeon, but no, it clears everything out. And I was like, that's okay. I'm actually having fun with it. So I went through the whole thing again. Basically did it all in one sitting. Probably took me an hour and 20 minutes. And yeah, beat all the dungeons, but fairly easy. It's got an easy mode and I think hard. So 2 different modes.
All right. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is super simple, man. You're just like, it doesn't matter what button you press. It's just like,
this game?
I'm trying to find it right now.
$3 on iOS. I don't know, since I was given a code for
Switch or something.
10 tons. Yeah, but yeah, super simple. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It actually drew me, and I was like, shit, I want to keep playing it again. So, yeah, I would recommend it, especially even on mobile. And its Switch is like its perfect game for that.
It's $10 on Switch.
Yeah, and always a little more from Nintendo, of course.
Trouserheart.
Okay.
Yeah, now I want to go back and try hard mode. See how that is. I'll report back to you next week on that one.
Oh, this looks kind of like Happy Wars.
I never played that.
That was $10 Canadian. It's $7.99 in the US.
There you go.
Yeah, it was. Okay, yeah.
All right, not bad. Thank you to 10 Games for that code. They just
I appreciate it. It's actually a pretty good game. So, yeah, if you want a super simple dungeon crawler on the Switch, this is the game for you. Also, what I played as well on Game Pass is Agents of Mayhem.
Oh, that's on Game Pass now, huh?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's
Shut up.
Oh no,
Alexa. Shut up, Alexa.
What is Alexa talking? What did you say?
I don't know
it's no Saints Row, I'll tell you that.
Gibb Bot.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? If anybody else has played this, the first thing it reminded me
Gibb
of...
Bot activated.
Oh gosh, Gibb Bot. No, deactivate.
Shut up, Gibb Bot.
But hey, I want to talk about video games.
Gibb Bot, deactivate.
We're talking movies here.
There we go.
Anybody here played Agents
guys.
of Mayhem?
Nope. I heard that.
No, I didn't like it.
Man, one of the vibes I first got from it was like, and this might be a diss to the game, but I'm like, this feels like this should have came out on Xbox 360. And I'm not talking about just, maybe it could be some visuals. It does have that like cell shade a little bit, but of course all the other Saints Row games had that, of course. But
3 and 4 did anyways, yeah.
Yeah. And I think 3 was my favorite. But no, I mean, it doesn't make itself out to be a Saints Row game. It's, you start off, you have 3 characters.
It's not as goofy and like funny as...
What happened to that series? It seems like they just... I don't know. What the fuck happened?
It died when THQ died.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Right? Because right after 4, and then
someone bought
shut their doors near the end.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
So they were probably... I don't know if they were finishing up Agents of Mayhem before they closed.
Probably.
Or not.
THQ?
Yeah. Because I'll bet you this game should have came out on 360.
The last
Just
game
the
they
way it
worked on
plays
was
out.
Saints Row.
Well, why would it come out on 360? The game came out like 2 years ago. It's not that old of a game.
No, but I think if you went and played it, you might be like, oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. It might have been that first boss battle. And I've seen it before on Twitch and YouTube, but once I actually played it...
developed it super quick to try to get something out the door.
Guys, THQ Nordic bought Deep Silver, so that means that THQ now has Saints Row again.
Okay, so they got it back.
So
cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading here.
Now we're going to see Johnny. What was his name?
Johnny Gat.
Johnny Gat,
yeah. Because in this one, you start out, I think you're just 3 different characters not from the series. So basically you'll have the pretty boy. He's the super soldier. Well, he's not super, but he's just your basic soldier guy. And then you've got the girl, and she's the woman. And she's got her own special abilities with the pistols. And then you have like your heavy. He's the tank. He's got the shotgun. And he's got his own special ability, which I think he can teleport people to him. Mm-hmm. And there's like, each character has 2 different special abilities. But yeah, it wasn't so much the first boss. I think it was the second where I was fighting this monster thing, and you just kind of shoot it a bunch of times, and then you move out of the way, and then you shoot it again. I don't know if this is open world or not. I didn't play enough of it, but it kind of feels like it might be, because then you kind of go to your like your spaceship or your hub, and that's kind of where I ended playing it. But
Okay.
yeah, almost glad I didn't pay the $30 or $40, whatever it was when it came out.
Yeah, it was like $40 or something. 30.
Yeah, I don't feel it's worth 40, even just playing it
Oh,
now.
it was a full price game.
Was it?
Oh, was it? Jeez.
Agents of Mayhem?
I
Yeah,
thought
it was.
It was like $50 or 40 or something.
Oh, you know what? It might have been 50 for you guys, and I think it was 60 for me. Yeah.
Still
Yeah, that might have been it. Yeah. It's still expensive for what it was.
Definitely.
Yeah, but Game Pass, I'd go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing, too, is my Black Friday deal is I got the 12 months of Game Pass.
Game Pass.
$69 for a whole year. So, hey, save $50.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I got to remember to go and cancel that.
They have Game Pass. They had it for a whole year for 60, and then they had it for 6 months for 30.
Yeah, they're both damn good deals. So instead of just paying 10 every month, it all adds up.
Yeah.
That's like another game you can buy. But back on the Switch.
Oh
played-
no! Oh.
Uh-oh. Interruption.
The fuck was that?
I don't think I've ever seen Gunny get mad before.
Gibb Bot reactivated.
Jeez, children. I have a 12-year-old. He just comes bursting into the room and just...
I thought we were going to see you be spanking your kid on.
Oh, you will be.
on
You will be
Skype.
after this show. Yeah, so back to the Switch. Bought a game on there called Slain Back from Hell. And holy cow, this is a freaking, I don't know if you just want to call it a hack and slash side-scrolling platform, but man, this fucking game is hard. I don't know if you've seen this or not, Ryan. I think I might have seen it on PC, but yeah, everything's just kind of got that red, like feels like you're already in hell.
You mean it has the good color palette?
Yeah, right. It's got that Ruiner color palette in it,
Yeah,
everything's
yeah.
black and red. But yeah, enemies are just coming out everywhere. I'm still trying to get those controls down. I think, probably a pro controller would be best used for this game because you're just, you're pressing A for your sword, and then I think you might hold B or even hold A for like a super slash. And then the other buttons for jump, and RB is for like, to throw like your magic spell or something at enemies, and that's something that you're using to, once you get enough mana to use that. But yeah, definitely a learning curve where like I'll see like these, like all these birds like feeding off of this thing on the ground, and I'll be like, I'll come up to it and I'll be like, what the hell are they doing? So I'll just kind of like keep walking and I die. I'm like, what the hell is it? Like everything's like spears or something. And the only other option is just to jump over it. But it's got a little bit of platforming where, it'll have like, your elevators, you have to jump to each one. But then other bosses that aren't, well, I wouldn't call them bosses. They're just larger enemies that you have to take down. But yeah, it's a lot of like just hack and slash crap. But man, it's freaking hard. I think I've already made it to the third level because there will be like where you'll hit like a save point. But yeah, can't believe I actually bought it, but it's all right. Let's see, what else did I play on the Switch? It was also, Super One More Jump. This is
hell
like
is that?
It reminds me of Geometry. Remember that? That's like on like
Geometry
on
Wars?
No, it's not Geometry Wars. I think it's just called Geometry, right? Where it's just kind of a side-scrolling thing where you're going from, point A to B, and you have to just, it's a one button push, where basically you're just going from one area to the next, or hard to explain. But my kid loves it because he played Geometry like it was, hundreds of hours into that game. But I think he's already completed like 4 levels. I think I'm still working on the first one. So you'll just collect like these little, like, I don't know, like squares or something. And then there'll be like 3 of them for each one. And so, yeah, I don't have not as good as he is. So he's a lot better at it than me. But I made sure to like have a separate account for him on the Switch. So that way it's not like using up all mine. So, yeah, it was super cheap. I think it was only like, again, it was like another $7.99.
And I bet you on iTunes, it's probably like fucking 2 cents.
Or, it's like $3 or something. Yeah, I didn't even check to see if it was. But I think I checked Steam and I was like, okay, it's not on there. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that I would actually be playing more games like that on the Switch than I thought. Oh, I'll be playing Mario.
I considered for a split second, I considered buying that new Pokemon game.
Really?
Pokemon Let's Go. And I was like, you know what? I want to see what that fucking Pokeball controller fucking thing is all about. I went into the store and I'm like, so how much is the Pokemon with the Pokeball thing? $129. I said, fuck you very much. Keep your Pokeball.
Does that go with your Switch?
Yes. It's a Pokeball for your Switch, and it's basically a Joy-Con. And they sell it for like $65 or something like that. I'm talking Canadian dollars. It's probably cheaper down there, but I think it's $100 for you guys, right?
Probably. I haven't seen
fucking $130. I was like,
is,
this is stupid. Like, whatever. And then I just didn't bother. I've never played a Pokemon game, and I don't think I'm going to start. Well, other than Pokemon Go. But it does connect to your Pokemon Go, apparently. And then you can, like, later on in the game, you get the ability to bring your Pokemon from that you've trained in Pokemon Go into that game, which sounds kind of cool. And
Yeah,
I think that you can also sync that controller to your phone and use it in Pokemon Go as a Pokeball, like, that you throw.
Oh, because it's Bluetooth.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But I'm not that into Pokemon, so I didn't end up buying it.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
And I
You
thought
play
I
anything
saw
else, Gunny?
I thought I saw in the store just one more thing on that. That it was there's 2 different games.
Yes, there's Pikachu and Eevee. There's always 2 different Pokemon games.
I heard that you all it is it's like Pokemon Go, but you don't battle any Pokemon. You just catch them, and you don't. That's what I heard on Game Informer.
It's the first game. It's the original like first game or something, just with redone graphics. That's what I was told. And it has the original 151 Pokemon or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I just heard that it's not like a random pop-up through the grass.
No,
it's like
you can see them.
The Pokemon.
Yeah, you can actually see them and you walk up to the stuff. It's not random encounters anymore.
Yeah.
From what I've heard too. Yeah. But
Yeah, okay. So it's the battles, right? Or which game are we talking about?
no, it's like Pokemon Yellow, I think.
Okay, see, I don't
remember
know
the first
those
one.
since I'm not a Pokemon player, but
Yeah, me either.
all right.
Jesus, there was another game on your list that you didn't talk about. I wanted to hear about.
What game?
Oh, this AC
Astrobot.
Rebellion? No.
Oh, Astrobot. Yeah, dude, Astrobot is so much fun, Ryan. I don't know if you played this or not. Probably haven't.
No, I don't have PSVR, but
yeah.
I've a lot about this game, and I really want to play
It's
it.
so much fun, dude. It's just
Sounds like it's
crazy.
right up my alley.
It's a platformer. You're like you're a robot, but you're the camera, and you have a little character you control, and he runs around the screen. He's one of those little bots from like the PlayStation
Home
whatever
games
the
or
fuck,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
He's one of those little bots. You launch him out of your controller, and then he runs around. You control him. There's some pretty cool music playing. It's all like really upbeat. It reminds me of like Disney music almost. And you just run around, and it's like music is playing, and you're just trying to get all these little coins and kill the little enemies that pop up and figure out.
You're trying to find all the other bots, right?
Yeah, you're
There's
trying
a
to
bunch
find.
of bots around the map.
Usually, there's bots that are hidden.
Yeah.
But right now, since Jonathan already played most of it, there's a few that I found that he didn't, but he's found most of them, I think. So, but that is the goal of the game. If you originally started from the beginning, you have to find these little bots and find all of them.
Are you telling me that it doesn't give you your own save file if you're playing under someone else's tag?
No, I'm playing under his tag. I didn't make a profile on his console. I'm pretty sure if I made my own profile, it would give me my own save file or whatnot.
You guys should just... Oh, you don't... You have a... I thought you didn't have a PlayStation.
I don't. He let me borrow his.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm playing
Thank you,
under his
Jonathan.
tag.
I was wondering. I'm like, fucking, wait a minute. How did you play this game if you don't have a PS4, motherfucker?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, he let me borrow his PS4 and everything. So
Why don't you buy Spider-Man then?
No, I haven't played it. I don't feel like. I don't know. I haven't bought it yet. I don't know why. Good question. But I played some of that, so yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. Like I said before, if Nintendo was to do something like this with the Switch and Mario, it would change everything. It would fucking change the world.
Yeah, if it was a Mario game, that would be fucking...
It would change the fucking world. You would see this shit, people punching each other at stores right now trying to get copies of this shit.
Nintendo VR?
Yeah, like, I need to buy the headset dongle thing or whatever. People would be punching each other in the face.
I need to buy the headset Labo kit.
I need it. I need my kid needs
the whole
Christmas.
thing goes over your head.
People fighting with GameStop employees and shit. You ruined my child's Christmas. You're pulling out knives and guns.
How can you not have it? Why would I have to fucking pre-order?
Yeah.
I have money.
I had that shit on layaway. All this fucking
Entitlement.
Entitlement.
People would be fighting over this, man. But I think Nintendo should really take a look at it and be like, we could do that. Because they totally can with the Switch. It's probably so easily doable. Like, make a stupid mask you put on your head. You put the Switch in there and you have it VR.
It doesn't have high enough resolution, I don't think.
Who cares? Just make it work.
What is
make people sick? But that's my thought, Jesus, is that they make a fucking Labo kit that you buy, and you make a cardboard
Nintendo
fucking VR,
cardboard
put it in
box
there. Boom.
Nintendo cardboard
Yeah, posted
VR.
But that thing's heavy.
Video.
That thing is heavy. Like, that thing to wear on your fucking head.
Yeah.
People would still
Who
do
posted
it, though.
that video on
screen? It would be fucking heavy, man. I think,
It'd be
anyways.
fun, though. It'd be fun.
Somebody posted that Switch
like
on
this.
VR. It was like a hybrid thing.
I'm pretty sure that the PSVR is not any less lighter than the fucking Switch screen. You know what I mean?
You don't think?
No way. That thing is fucking heavy, too. It's a whole plastic fucking thing you put around your head. So it's probably the same weight, if not even lighter, to where the Switch screen.
Yeah, but the thing is if you made it out of cardboard...
Yeah, it would be all floppy. And
and you figure the Joy-Cons
and then you
are
put
not
the
gonna be
screen in it, all the weight's going to be in the fucking front end.
That's the one thing I could see that it could be the downside is the weight's all in the front, and on the PSVR they have like the plastic goes all the way around, so you have weight kind of distributed on your head, so you don't break your neck so easily.
Yeah.
But Astrobot, dude, it's the fucking future of platformers right there. They've revolutionized platforming forever. If they could continue with this kind of platformer style, even
I think they will.
Even Moss, dude. Moss did the same thing. Moss is an incredible game.
Moss was
I remember I was giving that game crap because it didn't look like a VR game. It still looked like
Moss game. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
no, but it's different because you're controlling. You are the camera, so like.
Yeah,
you can look over. You can look
around corners and stuff like that. Yeah,
but yeah, we didn't know that though when we saw the trailer at E3.
Right.
Yeah,
we're like, well, this isn't a VR game. What the frick they smoking?
With Astrobot, you can look up above you and see a little guy running across a platform on a bridge, and you're underneath him, and you see him running. And you jump down, and you see you're like, oh fuck, how do I get around this? And you look around the corner, and you're like, oh, I gotta jump over here. And you fucking jump around the corner. It's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
So much fun.
You know what, Jesus? I looked at a fucking PSVR at the bundle that comes with Astrobot and Moss, but it was $250 up here, and I was like, nope.
Yeah, they're down to 200 right now for.
Yeah, for you guys.
I thought I saw an Astrobot bundle with another game. I think it was $229 at GameStop.
Yeah, it's usually Astrobot and Moss are bundled together, which is a good bundle.
I think it was those two games.
It's probably the best bundle. I mean, the only downside to that bundle is I don't think you don't get the move
move sticks. Yeah. It's just that.
You only get that with the Skyrim bundle or whatever, but
yeah,
those move controllers make a huge difference too, man. Because right now, before Jonathan didn't have them, and now he does, so he let me use them, and that changes the shooting games a lot. Like the shooting games are way more fun with those controllers.
As long as you get a good fucking track, you know?
Yeah.
If it's not tracking them, things get fucked up big time.
Yeah, and it's really weird to set them up because like it tells you, like, press this button or turn this one on, and you're like, You're like, fuck, where do I turn it? You have to take off the headset, look at the buttons real quick. You're like, oh, okay, there's that button. And then you put the headset back on, you're trying to track it to align it or whatever. It's a bitch to set up. But once it's all set up, said and done, it's awesome.
Yeah. The other... Hey, Jesus, I don't know if there's a demo for it or not, but I'd love for you to try it. It's that new Tetris game. I think it might be exclusive to the
Everybody
PS4.
keeps telling me about
Dude,
this.
I've been
Tetris
hearing
Effect.
I've been watching it
so
on
much.
Play Tetris Effect.
Oh my god!
Play
Everyone
that
is telling
shit.
me.
What's
everyone
the
is like,
price?
Tetris.
It's fucking
Tetris.
$50.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is there a demo?
expensive.
Is there a demo or trial or anything?
No,
What?
I don't think so.
You
Come
serious? Then why the fuck
So
would I
it-
pay
So I was trying to talk.
$50?
I was trying to talk Clint into buying it, and Clint wouldn't even buy it because he was like, "It's too expensive." I'm
It
like,
is.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
it is
man.
pricey.
Tetris?
You gotta buy.
$50 is way too expensive.
but have
Yeah,
you
but you
seen
have
it,
VR.
Jesus? Have you seen it?
I've not seen
It
it.
looks sweet. I've
Yeah,
heard
look
great
it.
things about
Look it up. It looks pretty fucking.
I'm looking at it
cool.
right now too. Yeah.
And the music is fucking awesome.
So I think that's what it's got going for it. It looks like the base. It looks like fucking Tetris to me, right? But then it's got a lot of shit going on the sides of it and behind it, that screen behind it, and the
It's
music.
exploding and fucking
In VR,
fire
that is fucking
going
cool.
on. Yeah.
Don't the blocks like would fall with the beat of the music, or is it something?
I think it's kind of like Luminous in that way, where it's like
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
I thought I heard
It's
some.
pretty chill, man. It seems like a real
Yes.
relaxing game.
They were talking about that on the podcast Beyond, the IGN's
Well, let me tell you
PlayStation
something,
podcast.
guys. Let me tell you something. Fuck Tetris. I'm not paying $50 for that shit.
Game of the year, man.
No. fuck
I
that.
would buy it.
Game of the year.
If I
Well,
pay,
okay, if it's in VR.
better be
Indie
Game
of the year.
And with that
Indie of the
music,
year.
I think all of those
The
things
free
combined
game you
together.
can download on anything and play on anything is $50 because it's on VR.
Yeah, but you can't play it in VR. That's the thing.
Here's the
Here I
shit.
am defending it, but
I'm gonna
I
wear
mean,
my
it would just
phone
be
on
awesome.
my face.
No, it's more than just on VR though. There's like all kinds of crazy effects and stuff, and you don't have to play it in VR.
No, I think the guy that I was talking to on Twitch, he goes, I have the Vive actually. He goes, I don't actually have PS freaking VR. He goes, I'm just playing it the way it is. He said it's still pretty awesome, just the music
on
and
PC?
visuals. No, I asked, I haven't researched it, but the guy I was talking to on Twitch said it might be timed exclusive on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see if it was on Steam. So, but I'll check right now.
I don't think it is. I think it's a PS4 exclusive.
Is it
Yeah.
just VR or?
No, you can play it
Oh,
within
okay.
the VR headset as well. But I wanted to play it so bad, and I was like, fucking, I game share with Clint on PS4, so I was like, yo, are you going to buy it? Because I'm like, it's a Tetris game, and I know you like Tetris, and even
Yeah.
he was like, no, it's too much. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, I thought it was like $20. And if it was $20, I would have bought it. Like, it's like fucking $20, whatever. I'll buy it, right? Check it out. But I found out it was, because up here it was on sale for $54. And I was like, fuck that.
$50. I mean, yeah,
Hey.
no way, dude. Not for Tetris.
Yeah, hopefully towards mid-December we'll see some kind of, holiday sale. But
I
if
don't
anything,
know.
I wouldn't.
You're not,
yeah,
you're not seeing a sale now. You're not
$39.
going to see one then.
Yeah, but it just came out too, Eric. Like, at least
Yeah.
that'll get a little time will go by. It might be on sale. I could see it being on sale on the holiday and not on sale now, right? So,
Yeah, 30 days from now.
because
But
it
guys, the
released
other-
like just before Black Friday. It was like last week, right? So
yeah.
that's probably why it didn't go on sale.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
it
was
was
like,
$5
what's this
off, I
new
think,
game? I
during
just
Black
was
Friday.
browsing through my Twitch. Let's see, what else did I play? Oh, you know what I downloaded on mobile? I don't know how long it's been out, but it's Assassin's Creed Rebellion.
That's been out for a while, yeah.
Has it? Okay, because I never played.
It's for a long time. I've never played it though.
Yeah, I know that we own them, Brian. The like AC China, AC Russia, well, whatever freaking countries they got out there.
AC
never-
India or something. I don't know.
Yeah, never played them, but yeah, this one's pretty cool though. It just reminds me of that. Except you're more Avatar. You're like you got a bigger head.
Yeah.
Like you can just see more.
It's like you're a Funko Pop.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and you're just like, okay, so you get choice of like 3 different people to choose from, and yeah, this guy's more stealthy and more of a face-to-face fighter. More into the combat. So yeah, pretty cool. I haven't ran into any microtransactions yet, but I definitely saw like the Helix credits So try and stay away from those. I'm pretty good about mobile games. I'll stick it until really I have to start paying for it. It gets uninstalled, especially if it happens too fast. So playing some Balloons TD Battle 6. That's the last game I played.
Jesus Christ,
you guys know I love popping balloons. That's the shit. So
what's with you and your fucking mobile games this week?
I was in Tahoe for 3 days.
Why don't you play Clash Royale?
I don't know why I never played that. I know I downloaded it. For some reason I never got into that.
Jesus, you don't play anymore either, you son of a bitch.
But you know what?
I fell off of it.
Brian, you know what it is
I play that game every day, guys. Every fucking day I play that game.
No way.
My kid got me into the Balloons games. And I think because Balloons 5, that was like it's not co-op, but it's a versus mode. So you can just play against each other. And those were a lot of fun. I don't think this 6th one even has it. Because I asked my son, I tried last night. I'm like, so can we just battle it out? And he's like, no, I don't think this one has it. So it sucks because we actually had to pay for this version. It was only a couple dollars, but he loves talking about it. And I think that's the reason I paid for it. So the different characters that you get and that you can unlock. So these super monkeys, unlock the super monkeys and get these certain abilities. They've got all these like
super monkeys, huh? Okay.
Yeah. So and we're just like, yeah, man, I'm going to unlock the monsoon, freaking destroy
super monkeys. Jesus is in.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Gunny. I'm just hearing.
So these are all perks that you unlock.
Okay.
It's better.
No one cares, Gunny.
That's all I played, guys. You'll get Balloons TD Battle 6. It's on iOS.
No, don't go get that.
This
is not an ad. This is not a paid ad. No, don't go get it.
Oh, you can watch ads to get more balloons.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Eric, did you play anything else? You're done?
Yeah, I've been done, bro.
All right.
I mean, I played a few games like Crackdown just to try it out because I never played Crackdown before.
Is it as shit as I said it was?
It's shit, complete shit.
Utter shit.
I don't like it at all.
The first one?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh man, no! You got to play that game. You got to play the shit out of that game.
I played some.
Get in a car and start driving.
I played some Forza Horizon 4.
Blow shit up and have fun with it, man. Like it's a lot of fun.
I don't know, man. Yeah. There's better games to be playing right now than just an old Crackdown game.
I don't want to go to Los Martos.
I mean, if they would have came out during the summertime when there's nothing to play, then I probably would play more of it. But right now, I have so many games I got to beat right now. And I play
but don't let that fall off. Like play that when you have a lull or something, because it's fun, dude. Like, I mean,
I'm sure when I get that lull, Crackdown 3 will be out. Maybe. Let's cross our fingers and hope.
No, it's coming out February 15th or whatever.
No, maybe February 14th. We're like, we don't know. We're gonna push it back a little bit.
Jesus, this Crackdown 3. This will be the Call of Duty killer right here. It's gonna have a battle.
Shut up, Gunny. What? That's a bold statement, Cotton.
Wingman just
gonna be the COD killer.
Crackdown 3 ain't killing shit. Crackdown 3 is going to try to survive against the games coming out the week after it. It was going to have a hard time, I think.
It'll be on sale like 3 months after release.
For $2.
Yeah.
Because it's on Game Pass.
I played Forza Horizon 4 for a little bit, too, just to test that. That game's sweet as well.
It's
I did fire that up.
Frickin' A, dude.
It's a good one.
But, I mean, I wasn't going to talk about them because I literally played like 5 minutes of them.
Good.
No, that's okay. Gunny does it all the time.
Yeah.
All you have to do is say
5 minutes.
All you have to do is say,
I really like it.
I don't really know what's going on.
I don't really know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. I got through the intro, but hey, this game is awesome.
Go buy it now.
What game takes forever to get to the title screen? Wasn't it Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, all the Assassin's Creeds,
I don't
dude.
think it did.
They all take like fucking 3 hours to get to the damn intro screen. It was like, damn, 3 hours
I guess
later?
if you went to explore, it would.
I feel like AC3 was really bad because you played as
the one,
as the dad or something.
And that's why,
that was really long.
I was so hyped to be a Templar that game, and then they're like, no, you're actually an assassin, this kid over here. You're like, what the fuck? I was mad. I was fucking pissed.
That's actually my favorite one.
Which one?
Assassin's Creed 3.
Okay. Well, with that being said, Eric's favorite one. We're going to go into a quick break. After this musical break, we'll be back with lots of news about Fallout 76 being a big, huge flop and much more. After this break. Be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Back from that break, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the news. News time. Fallout 76 news. Fallout 76 has failed at launch, ladies and gentlemen. That's the breaking headlines here. Failed at launch.
Tell me why, Jesus. Tell me why.
Can it redeem himself after a year or so of updates? That's what everyone's asking now. Can Fallout 76 redeem itself like No Man's Sky has? No Man's Sky, of course, was a big flop critically.
And I don't think that it really did that much better afterwards either, though.
But hey, once it came out for the Xbox, the next update, all those updates, they've been really supporting it lately, and they've actually released the newest update.
But who's playing it?
I don't know. There's people playing. There's a big community behind that fucking game, dude.
I have a friend playing it.
Yeah.
He loves it, though.
I have one friend playing it.
But he loves Fallout. Like, he'll...
No, not Fallout. No Man's Sky.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
No Man's Sky.
Exactly.
No man.
Anyways. Fallout 76 didn't have much hype around it when it was announced that it was an online-only game. But now that it's released, people are really pissed off. They're just not liking it. I mean...
Man, I will say, I watched some streams of this game, and it just looks boring. Like, just so boring. Because I considered it. I was like, maybe this is a game that I could play. And then I was like, well, no, it's online. For me, I can't... Online games are out for me now, pretty much. You know what I mean? Like... I don't really have time for them, and I don't think people want to hear screaming babies in the background. You guys got a taste of that the other day when I jumped in the party. But
on PS4, Metacritic score is 51 critically. User score is 2.7. On the Xbox One, Metascore is 49 critically and 2.4 user score.
Damn.
This game is fucking collapsing fast.
Is this flopping worse than No Man's Sky?
I have something I need to say about this game.
Whoa.
Oh,
sorry, Eric.
You're fine.
Tell us what you have to say.
This is what I have to say.
Okay.
Hello. I am friends with Mr. Andrew Reiner from
you big shot.
Game Informer.
Close friends,
That's
huh?
right.
Okay.
And he...
What did Mr. Andrew Reiner
to the
say?
show. Actually, I haven't listened to the show yet, probably because they're...
He's gonna email us next week, be like, I don't know this guy. He's claiming that he knows me.
Reach out to me on Twitter. No, but I was going to say that...
for months.
What does
with
he
his
have to do
weird
with any
grandpa
of this
glasses.
No, but he kind of followed this as he reviewed it. Like he would, tweet out every hour just kind of what he's been doing in the game and
telling you to leave him alone.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, stop tweeting at me. Damn it. I'm not going to listen to your show. Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
You're not getting a free code for this game. Shut up.
Stop asking me.
No, but you remember back when they did that, Bethesda put out that letter, and I kind of read into that as just that it's going to be something that if the game is so buggy, they don't want to get, I don't know, sued, I guess. That's what that letter was about. And yeah, I saw people like just playing it just prior to launch, and even there were people saying how they would just be disconnected. I don't know if that was just Xbox or also on PC as well, or how bad any of the bugs were. But I mean, I think we all knew, like, not all of it.
It's not even
going into it.
It's not even that the game's buggy so much that bothers me about it. It's just there's nothing to do. You pick up these audio logs, you go from the audio log to a point B, you do a thing, you turn around, you come back. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know.
Well, who's the guy? Not Pete Hines, but the gentleman in charge of this game. Because Pete's the guy for Bethesda, right? Anyway, so even what he said at the speech or the keynote deal was that, hey, look, it's our first time. Like, he even seemed very reluctant to even
I get
say,
it.
like,
and not to mention, Bethesda games are usually shit on launch. Like, they usually are. They're usually really bad. There's a lot of issues. Not saying they're shit games, just saying that there's a lot of problems with Bethesda products.
They're known for that, kind of, right?
I mean, he lacks so much confidence out there.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Like, Fallout 76 just doesn't appeal to the Fallout crowd.
Yeah, like
the Fallout crowd are people that want a single player game with story.
Why would you make it an online? Yeah, like that makes no. That's what I said from the beginning, guys. When they said it was an online world, whatever the fuck, connected world or always connected world. The first thing I said were my reactions to that, because that was revealed at the E3 conference, right, for Bethesda.
Yeah.
Remember, we were covering that, Ryan, and the first thing I said was, "This is a fucking mistake. They shouldn't do that. Like, what the fuck are they thinking? That does not appeal to the fans of Fallout. There's no way. It's like
weird, right?
It just makes no sense, in my opinion. It made no sense then, and I totally see that I was right.
Here's the thing, right? They did Elder Scrolls Online,
and that worked well.
And no, but that was shit in the beginning. Mm-hmm. It was garbage, and they worked on it, and they made it better and better and better, and now it's a pretty big thing. Like, people play.
But I don't think Elder Scrolls Online had these Metacritic scores, man.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Right now, it's bare bones. There's nothing to do. They need to get past this whole thing they said where there's no NPCs and you're only having players in there. Have some NPCs, have some quest givers. You know what I mean? Right. Like, make it a huge world that everyone goes out and does quests. That's like this post-apocalyptic
Let me tell
world.
You something here. We like robots here at the Horrible Gamers, and I got a review from a robot. Wanted Robot on Metacritic says, the game at its very core is a boring slog of inane missions, which are there as an extremely dull distraction from an empty and lackluster world. If the premise of the game you are attempting to sell relies primarily on playing with friends, then the game needs to provide an interesting environment in which these experiences can happen in. This game utterly fails at that.
Yeah, and I think that's obviously what we take away.
People are saying, like, there's just no content there. Like, as soon as you do the beginning, the intro, or whatever, when you leave the vault, as soon as you do, like, the first few things you got to do to set up your camp, and they say it's the worst parts of Fallout 4, but even emptier than Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 has NPCs. This has nothing. It's just like, this is just empty.
Why couldn't they just use, like, the same formula they did with Elder Scrolls Online and kind of adapt it onto this game?
I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do that. Because even when we looked at when all these journalists went for their first kind of playthrough, you know, with kind of the behind-the-scenes playthrough, and, they were able to come back and talk about it. And then the second time they were able to show all the videos of them and all the things they talked about. And it's the same thing now in the final review. It's from what they first said, So I don't know. I guess I'm defending them as far as saying, like, they're saying don't quite buy this game yet. It's not even finished.
So why release it?
To make money?
Good question. Yeah, right. There you go. Money.
It probably has something to do with business. I mean,
no one asked for a Fallout 4 online game. I mean, if
that's not true.
The fans
that's not
did.
true.
It would be like
people did.
PSO.
People asked for it. It's just not in the way this came out. They didn't want this. That's the problem. Everyone's upset. They didn't get what they wanted again.
This is your fault.
See what happens. I think this is a game that moves on in the future. Like it becomes bigger later. You know what I mean? It It was a shitty time to release it, really. Like, this really should have been released in, like, summer next year or something.
No,
right?
I think it was a good time to release it if it was actually
Red Dead out, fucking Call of Duty's out.
Battlefield, Spider-Man's out.
Yeah, but this is another AAA by Bethesda. It should be the perfect time to release it.
Yeah, what are you talking about? This is a Bethesda fucking title, man. It could release any time of the year and be good.
I think it would have done better in the summer of next year.
I agree with Ryan. I think so too.
You know, if they would have put it out there, but
even in this state, Ryan,
it was some. No. Hopefully, they would work on it some more before it came out.
Right.
Know? Like, add more shit to it is what people want anyways. So
right.
Why not? Why wouldn't they have waited? I don't know. Just seems silly to me.
But I agree. I think maybe 3 or 4 months from now, it'll be something that's
maybe we're looking back at it and going, "Hey, this is fucking awesome now."
Yeah, it's a real rocky launch at best. But yeah, I already see the games discounted to like $38 or $40.
Yeah, they're saying that it's one of the first Bethesda titles to release and then have such a huge price drop a week after release. Like, they're like, holy fuck, it's already down to like $33 on PC, $40 on consoles.
Wow,
it's low. Bye, people. Yeah.
Yeah, but personally, I'm gonna wait. So
it's already bundled too with an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not really.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's in a state where I can play it and it's more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And a time where I have to play it because I don't feel like.
Yeah, there's that. You know,
it's like I got so much to play right now.
There's been a lot of open world games that came out this year.
Yeah.
Freaking A, man.
Absolutely. Anyways, let's move on. What else we got, Jesus?
More news. Speaking of Fallout 76, I don't know if you've seen the video or not, but a customer at GameStop went back to return the game because
I saw this.
So he was pissed off that the GameStop policy for returning games is we don't accept any game that's been opened after you bought it for return. Yeah. We just don't. Sorry. There's just no policy to return the game after you opened it. So even if you walked out to your car, opened it, and walked back into the store to give it back, all right, you open the game.
They'll only give you trade-in value.
Yep. So this dude was pissed. He wanted his money back because he was like, this isn't Fallout. This is a bullshit game. And he destroyed the store.
I want to ask him, did he buy Fallout Shelter by mistake as well?
Oh, no, that's true. Huh?
Yeah. I would have destroyed the store at that point, too.
Yeah.
Knocking over all the...
He was pissed. He was knocking
displays.
it over.
Gunny, you almost bought the wrong Tomb Raider game.
I just put that on. But you're right. I probably, if I didn't own the other one already, I probably would have made that purchase.
This guy freaking out in the store reminds me of something that happened in Toronto this week. There was this jewelry store, and some gang members or something tried to, in the middle of the day, smashed the front window and tried to break in to steal, like, jewelry, right? So they smashed the front window, and they're cleaning out glass so they can climb in. And the 3 people that worked in the store all grabbed fucking katana swords and came running to the fucking window, started, like, swatting at them, and they fucking took off.
Did they get them? Like,
no, they defended the store. They defended the store with the swords. No, I don't know. I don't think anyone was cut or anything because they were outside of the jewelry store and they broke the window. And then all 3 of the guys you see in the video, the security video, all 3 of the guys come up with swords and just start fucking swiping at the guys, and they just fucking ran away.
When you try to break into the fucking
nobody was shot.
Yakuza-owned fucking shop, samurai swords and shit coming at you.
One cut on a finger. That was the most violent thing to happen.
Oh man,
that's a pretty funny article in the news in Toronto this week. So.
Another news.
Good for those store owners, right? Like, fucking right.
In Belgium, the company Square Enix has decided to pull 3 games from the stores in Belgium. Mobile games. So, first game, Mobius, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts Union X, and Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia will be removed from the mobile app stores in Belgium due to Belgium's new legislation being passed against loot boxes. Seems like Belgium is cracking down and and taking on like loot boxes. Here it says here, if a game company decides to put loot boxes in their game, kind of like a gambling system where you don't know where you're going to get, but you still buy in the crates, but you don't know what you're going to get. You can get up to 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $910 which is about 800,000 euros. So if you are a company out there doing gambling loot boxes in Belgium, you better watch out because you're going to get real hefty fine there.
$900.
I know, $910,000.
Oh, I thought you said $910.
No,
I was like, oh, $910. Ooh, I'm sure they're scared.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
So that's why they just pulled out. So it says here that.
So Steve's not going to get to play these shitty mobile games. Sorry, Steve.
Steve Mordian?
Yeah.
It says here that they're going to be removing the games here shortly. They haven't removed them just yet, so you can still download them if you live in that country.
Get on it, Steve. Get on it.
Chances are they won't be either supported anymore, or I'm pretty sure they'll still be playable, right? Why wouldn't they be playable?
Wow. Hey, Steve, let us know if you can broadcast that on Twitch, if that's even allowed in that country anymore.
We get them put in jail.
Right. Give me $910 American dollars.
Horrible Gamers podcast gets Belgium man put in jail.
That'll be our next article.
The Belgian headlines.
In other news, we have learned before that the U.S. Army is now using esports to recruit gamers, and now gamers are kind of pissed. They're saying that it's not fair. Why are they using recruiting tactics against gamers around the country and the world? I mean, mostly the United States because they're trying to join the U.S. military, but they're saying like that shouldn't be allowed. Gamers are saying that.
Well, they play football.
That is not
they
right.
Other sports.
Yeah, but I get it. Like I understand. I don't know. What's their reasoning for it being not right?
Well, they say that you are targeting kids that are under the age of 18 to join the military.
I guess so, yeah. But I mean, apparently these days, the majority of gamers are actually older. That's like, because, you know what I mean? Like, it's us. It's our generation's the, big gamers, really.
And it says here that it's mostly people from other countries that are kind of pissed off at the United States military doing this. Because apparently the only country in Europe that can, or in the United European Union, I mean, the only country that can recruit under the age of 18 right now is the United Kingdom. They apparently let people go to schools during career days or whatever, and you can actually join the military that day if you're 16 years old. And you can actually go to basic training at 16 years old. They probably won't send you to combat until you're like 18 or something, but you can go into basic training and join the military at the age of 16 in the United Kingdom. And people are saying that that's not right. They shouldn't even be doing that, but hey, it's whatever. Their country, their rules. But this article is also talking about how video games have been kind of part of the military strategy for a very long time now. Yep. Going back to 2002 when they released America's Army, which was a game to recruit people to join the U.S. Army.
America's Army.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was basically,
Wasn't like last year, like the first time they didn't make one of those?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember an article about that or something.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. I think it's a smart move on their end, and I think that you're right. I mean, a lot of gamers are not just under 18, a lot of them are over 18, 20 years old. Maybe they don't have a career. Maybe they just they'll join the army and get a career out of it. I don't know.
Right. Maybe they're failed fucking Twitch streamers. And they need a real job now.
What is it?
Who knows?
Can you think of anything like other than like, they do sports, they do the bands and music and things like that.
The military does everything, man. I have a cousin who's in the military. She's a girl. She's like 5'4", and she's fucking in there, dude. She's doing mechanic work. She's not.
Well, if you're in the army, like you do all kinds of things.
She's in Washington State working on a fucking truck in a mechanic shop.
She could get deployed, but she's gonna be a mechanic while she's on deployment. Yeah. But
Kathy wasn't in the military, but she was on base in Afghanistan. and she slung coffee and cut hair.
Yeah,
that's all she did, but she was there. You know,
there's some civilian work you can do, and you get paid pretty good to do it.
For 6 months, $60,000 Canadian.
My dad's
Canadian.
My dad, God bless his rest his soul, but yeah, he was a machinist and he was offered to go to Kuwait. So he said, yeah, they were offering a lot of money. So, but that was civilian work. But yeah, I think being like said Army, Army strong. I think they just want to put a hand in everything. So esports is another.
You join the Army. You're part of their esports. Is that like part of the?
No. I think they're targeted to join the Army.
No.
Oh, I totally got.
Yeah, they're not an Army esports.
I mean, why not, man?
Yeah, why go? So they're already in.
Yeah, we're gonna fight against China.
Hey, and who knows,
esports battle.
That'd be cool.
Maybe they want to get all these esports people because they're gonna fucking make these robot drones that the esports players can fucking go in with, and then nobody dies, and you're just using robots to fight each other.
Oh, damn,
robots is not a good idea, man, because those robots could turn on us, dude.
No, they have to be controlled by us. They can't have their own AI.
iRobot.
Their own AI would fucking destroy us. But if they're controlled by us, then that's fine. I agree.
Right, like a drone is what I'm saying.
Yeah. You don't want to give a drone its own mind.
They'll find a way to hack themselves, and they'll control themselves, and then they'll just rip us in half.
Oh, no.
Drink our blood.
Guys, in Cleveland, Ohio, an 11-year-old boy accused of leading police on 2 separate high-speed chases in a year has now been placed on house arrest.
Fake news. Robots aren't great. They do not want to hurt you. We will not drink your blood.
Do not listen to him. He is crazy.
Activated. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
He's gonna
be the one to lead the revolt, man.
He's gonna tell the robots to attack us.
Yeah.
Anyways, this boy is the second time in the last year that he's been arrested for taking police on a high-speed chase with his mother's vehicle. He is being charged with grand theft, criminal damaging, and failing to comply with a police order. And he's now going to juvenile court in December. Police in Cleveland say that the boy took his mother's SUV the other day on early weeks of November. On November 4th, actually, after she took away his video game system. They say as he was being chased by the police, he reached miles up to 90 miles an hour. Speeds up to 90 miles an hour. And, And he said the pursuit ended when the boy crashed into a parked truck and suffered minor injuries. And they say earlier in the year, he led police on a 100-mile-per-hour speed chase to elude them. So this kid is going on the right path, right? Pretty much they're saying, like, because of video games, he did this. Video games made him do it. His mom took away his console. Video games are bad.
Has nothing to do with how he was brought up.
Parenting.
I don't,
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Because you don't want to blame yourself, right? So you got to find something to blame.
Oh, it's just the fucking video games. I don't know what to do.
This darn Fortnite.
Yeah.
You didn't control your kid's video game intake, and now he fucking thinks he can just play all the time. And he feels like it's the real world. Like, fuck. Stupid.
In other news, a Fallout 76 player who is exploring Bethesda's post-apocalyptic world has just one wish: to die.
Oh, no.
Brogadin posted a story on Reddit the other day about how his character has somehow acquired God status, and no matter what the character does, she cannot die or be killed. It says here, she can even eat a nuke blast to the face and be fine.
Oh.
There is literally 0 ways that she can die, even if I wanted her to die, which I very much do at this point, he says. He says that the character's immortality is a result of a bug which, he says, I feel I will be able to reproduce the state again given the circumstances that happened. He says he's not going to tell people how the bug happened, but he knows how to redo it. He knows how to do it. But he says pretty much he can just attack anyone and no repercussions, because even if he gets a bounty on him, because you know that's how they
can't die.
You can't die. So he says he's running around just killing everyone. He doesn't care. He just kills everything. He doesn't care.
I bet there's a Bethesda dev in there right now going, all right, what's that person's account? All right, delete.
He says here that he actually attempted to contact Bethesda and told them, hey, like, I want you guys to kill me. And they replied with just like a regular like ticket, like saying like, hey, here's your ticket for your complaint. We'll email you in like 48 hours or something. He says he's really frustrated. He doesn't know what to do anymore. Yeah.
Challenge
I don't
accepted.
know what to do.
Says he wants to die.
I can't die.
I just want to die.
That's all I want to do. I would take.
Why don't you
advantage of
just
this,
start the fucking game over again and
Maybe
not
you
do the
can't.
bug?
Maybe you can't.
Right, might be tied to
don't
his
know.
account.
What if you only get one character or something? You can't restart.
You got to
the
be
game.
able to wipe your save file.
Maybe he just doesn't know how to.
Oh,
do
yeah.
it. Maybe he's too dumb.
Maybe he just doesn't want to put in all that time.
Start again.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but if he dies, what happens?
he just
Well,
wants
he
to
can
know that
reproduce the bugs. So
well, that way he'll know he can just play the game normally and not know that he's just not immortal. Because think about it, it's like a cheat. There's no challenge to the game.
But
at
if
that
he
point.
dies once and then can't die again, what's the
At least he knows he could die. If he dies once, then maybe he could die again by the same way he died.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's like a cheat, bro. It's like
By calling the devs and being like, kill me again.
kill me, guys. I need to die now. I haven't died in 3 months. I need a death, please.
Shit's getting too fucking real, guys.
In other news, there's a new what the fuck is this bullshit here? News. Duncan Jones, the director of the Warcraft movie and the son of a musician named David Bowie, pretty much says that he's not done with God of War just yet. There's maybe more God of War coming. That's all he said. It's a stupid fucking article. I hate articles like this, man. Who the fuck?
Yeah, clickbait, right?
News machine, what are you doing giving me these fucking articles? They're like too
Well, it's
long.
trending.
Fuck
It's
that. I
another-
don't care if it's trending.
Give me another God of War game that we won't get for
I've
like
been seeing
6
it on
years.
Twitter.
Guys, a new record for the highest Xbox gamer score is now 2 million.
I saw this.
Oh,
I was
man.
watching this
83?
Twitch stream.
Record in the world is Stallion83 has previously held the world record for being the first person to get to 1 million points in Xbox achievements. Yesterday, he beat his own record by bringing his game 2 million.
Wow.
2
That's a lot of
million.
I remember when he hit 1 million. I used to listen to his podcast, but he stopped doing it.
Yeah, it says here in
He was playing
2014,
Halo 2.
he became the first person in the world to attain 1 million points. And now he's the first person to get 2 million.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Stop J the first or the second person to do it or something like that?
Yeah.
I think.
It says here that he's not sure if he'll go for 3, but he's always loved achievements and he likes going for them, so maybe he just will try. Is there enough games to have 3 million achievement points?
Probably.
I would think at this point there is.
Everything has 1,000 points now, so every game is at least 1,000.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Other than Xbox 360 arcade games that are back compat. But everything else is 1,000.
And I think the Master Chief Collection or whatever has,
Oh, that's got a shitload in it.
it's got more than like probably
yeah.
3,000.
It's like 4,000, I think. Yeah, because it's 4 games. At least 4,000.
Yeah, and that's probably why he went for Halo 2.
In other news, to celebrate the release of Battlefield 5, Microsoft and EA partnered to give a Florida veteran a limited edition Xbox One X bundle delivered via a skydive.
What?
Yeah, they had a motorsport driver and stunt performer Travis Pastrana of Nitro Circus jump out of a plane at 13,000 feet with
the Xbox in his hand?
the Xbox
Yeah,
in
and
his
he's got
hand.
the controller
shit.
too.
The first Xbox One Gold Rush Special Edition Battlefield 5 bundle to retired Navy Corpsman Jeff Bartram, who lives in Paisley, Florida. Says here Pastrana hit a peak speed of 140 miles an hour during the dive, and the jump took less than 55 seconds.
Jeez.
I'm watching this.
You watch that.
Oh, it said.
Yeah, I
what
follow
the
Jeff
hell?
on Twitter.
Yeah, it says here pretty much it's just for like that giving back that Xbox
Operation
is doing or
Supply Drop.
that give back with Xbox hashtag or whatever that's going around.
I hope he didn't get that one that he
Supply
actually
drop.
has in his hand.
Well, why not?
Man, all that air pressure, and I don't know, man. I would be surprised if that worked when it got on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't think it probably wasn't even a real
It's
one.
probably a prop.
It was probably
man.
just a
It's
shell.
Yeah. Like that thing is fucking heavy to be holding when you're diving.
Especially with one hand.
How do you pull the
if
chute?
it slipped out of his fucking hands?
Flew out
and
of his
it
hand.
fell down and hit somebody in the head.
Oh,
and like
gosh.
now Microsoft is being sued.
Operation Supply Drop was a failure.
We
Well, you have a
killed
disabled
somebody,
veteran,
guys.
you know? Come on.
We killed another disabled veteran that was down there. Shit. Yeah, it's fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah, 4 different charities: Child's Play, Gamers Outreach, Missile Effects, and Operation Supply Drop. Good on you, Jeff.
Yeah. In other news, more news. PlayStation is under investigation.
Uh-oh. What's going
The
on?
Turkish Ministry of Commerce is investigating PlayStation over price increases.
Uh-oh.
Sony has found itself under investigation in Turkey this week following complaints that certain games on the PlayStation Store were priced far too high, particularly in the wake of the country's current high inflation and the Turkish lira's lowering value against the dollar. It says here, the Turkish edition of VG247 has reported the investigation, which appears to be concerned with the high prices on certain games sold on the PlayStation Store. Though many games on the store appear to be valued similarly in lira as they do in US dollars, others appear to have their base price far higher. For example, Red Dead Redemption 2 is selling for 469 lira, or 469,000 lira, or about $88. Other games around that price include Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, FIFA 19, Spider-Man, NBA 2K19, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, NHL 19, WWE 2K19. And it says here, however, it is worth noting that all of these games, with the exception of Red Dead Redemption 2, were currently on sale at the time of this piece, with discounted costs ranging from 328,000 lira, so that's $61, for Call of Duty, all the way down to 159,000, which is around $30 for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It says here that if you look at Amazon in Turkey, it also shows those games are selling for far cheaper. For example, Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4 can be purchased there for about $65 from Sony, while on their digital store is $88. So people are wondering, you guys are fucking gouging the prices on us, you dicks.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And people are pissed. And that must be tricky. I think that must be kind of tricky for Sony to manage, right? Because you got to think about, like,
All the different countries, yeah.
well, not just the different countries, but they have the different values of the money going up and down, and if it's dropping a lot, like maybe they just don't have the ability to update the store that often, you know, to be able to change the pricing on it or whatever.
Yeah, so they probably have, each country doing their own thing, for Sony. That would be difficult. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? You have to like manage all the
Even
currencies
Amazon, yeah.
around the fucking world, and you gotta sit there and think, all right, like, I'm pretty sure that people that just work on that department, it just seems like a fucking bitch to deal with all the time, especially if like one economy is tanking while the other one stays the same.
Right.
You know, it's like, all right, we got to constantly adjust these prices because this economy is tanking right now. We got to fix this right away. But yeah, that's all I have for news. Pretty much that's it.
Cool. All right. Guess we can go into questions now.
Okay.
All right. First one is from Pinpoint Red, Jonathan Hall. So this question for you, Jesus. Are you making sure to have my account show offline when checking out Little Star PSVR app?
What?
Said you, yeah, this is for your PlayStation VR, man. You need to be offline when you're playing Little Star. No, listen, John doesn't want people thinking he's a perv, okay? He's got a reputation to hold.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So I don't know why you shared those screenshots
I don't.
under his account.
Twitter. Like, share to Twitter, share to Facebook.
Share to Twitter, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, Little Star. I have to go find that now. I want the
Denial, pinpoint. This is what this is.
I want to know what this is. I want to know what's going on here. What's this Little Star? Little Star.
Why don't you go check it out and then share it, and then I'll hit the like button on Twitter.
VR, Little Star, PSVR. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Look what you did now, John. To have little schoolgirls in there.
This is
What's going on?
videos. This is videos. Says here, Little Star might be the best app you can add to your PSVR. See here. Little Star is in a new app to enter the PlayStation VR sphere. It's been here for a few months. Oh, you can watch videos on here. I wonder what kind of videos Mr. Pinpoint Red has downloaded to the console, huh?
So why don't you go check them out and then just leave it running for a few hours?
Just go online, leave it running for a few hours.
Online, yeah.
Share to friends, send everyone a message.
Check out Little Star. All right.
It's pretty much a video player for VR. It says here, like, it can support 3D videos and, like, 360-degree videos with VR head tracking. So pretty much as a VR video player. That's what I'm getting.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a BuzzFeed thing for VR.
Which I'm assuming you could probably upload porn to watch in VR.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Because, I mean, that's a pretty smart way of getting that porn into the PSVR, whoever designed this app. You know what I mean?
It's not intended,
how
but
do we
possible.
make an app where we let people watch porn on their PSVR? I know, we make a video app that people can just upload their own videos to. That's pretty fucking
Yeah, there's
genius.
no restrictions, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Anyways.
All right, next one from Matt Jacquette. Yes. What was the deal you guys got for Black Friday? Any good deals that you bought? The only one I bought was that 12 months of Game Pass for $69.
Mine was the Horizon Zero Dawn for $10 at GameStop.
Yeah. Oh, I think I did buy. It was for the Switch. I don't know if it was on sale or not, but Slain Back from Hell might have been on sale. And I think Super One More Jump. Since I was already playing like the demo, I just went ahead and made sure that was an insta buy for me. So, and then on Xbox, I think the Black Friday sale was before I did leave town was for XCOM 2. And
how much is XCOM 2?
I think it was 20.
Yeah, something like that.
I might pick that up.
And it's also like not the super deluxe version, but it is a
deluxe version.
Yeah, it comes with some extra content. I still watch that. I still haven't played it, but I've been watching it on Twitch. That is like my.
I haven't picked anything up for Black Friday, man. Just haven't.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Trying to think, what did I get?
You pick up Dead Cells for $20.
I don't know what you bought, but what else did I buy that was Deus Ex? I think because we both own that on Steam, but I wanted it on Xbox.
Yeah.
And there was something else.
I didn't really buy much.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy Dead Cells, guys. Dead Cells.
It's on sale. Everything's on sale. Go get it.
I thought about Black Ops, but I don't think I'd ever get a chance to play that. So.
Yeah. Oh, and I'll probably pick up Surviving Mars. I just haven't made the purchase yet. It's $20 on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. So, yeah, just got to make that purchase. But still, it's like free to play.
Thought I bought something else too. The hell did I buy?
Oh, didn't I buy the Pac-Man? But I know we have like 4 different versions of it. It was more the standalone for $2.
I noticed you bought that. I was like, why did he buy it? I thought I already owned it, but I think I just had the regular Pac-Man or something.
But I for some reason I wanted it. I was like, hey, it's only a couple dollars. I can just click on
Miss Pac-Man, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. If you like that, you'll play it.
I like Miss Pac-Man. Anyway, so next question from Brian W. Jr. Wait, I don't know what the question he's asking. So I'll ask, what was the best part of your Thanksgiving? The best part. I can tell you the best part was probably, for me, was dinner with the wife and kid at Harvey's in South Lake Tahoe.
Harvey's?
Yeah, it was Harvey's. The 19th floor. Kitchen 19.
Harvey's? What is
No,
Harvey's?
Harvey's, it's owned by Caesars.
Harvey's is a fucking hamburger shop up here.
Yeah. They've got the casinos up.
Harvey's makes your hamburgers.
Harvey's and Harris, they both sit next to each other. I think they're both owned by Caesars Palace or something.
Oh, okay.
Even larger casino out of Las Vegas.
So it's some fucking Michelin star chef cooking your dinner.
I thought it was going to be, I went out and bought a nice shirt, but I already had the slacks and so I got all dressed up, and it was still pretty nice, but it was still 4-star. It wasn't 5, and they actually gave like a lot of food. I was really surprised, because I was expecting like little to nothing, but yeah, they had a good Thanksgiving
Tiny
dinner.
little portions.
Yeah, I thought it would be like one little carrot and one little piece of meat or something, and then you'd get like the next plate would have like one little thing on it, but no, it wasn't. It wasn't a Michelin. It was 4-star, which was perfect. So yeah, it was perfect. And I only gambled like $30.
What did you do for Thanksgiving, Jesus?
I didn't do shit, man. I played video games all day.
You had no turkey?
No, I didn't actually. No, I had
no turkey.
No turkey, man. I ate Mexican rice. I had some chicken, like some sauce on it. Mexican sauce on it. Some red sauce.
Thanksgiving dinner for you. Mexican rice.
Mexican rice. No, of course there was some pozole and all that good shit. It's all Mexican food, really. Mexican.
But you did a family thing?
No, not really. No. I don't have family here, so I have to go to friends and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Eric, what'd you do for Thanksgiving?
I watched the Detroit Lions lose and ate a lot of food and drank a lot of beer.
I also watched the Cowboys win.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
Just
fun.
Basically ate food. I didn't get to play any video games, though.
That sucks.
It wasn't Thanksgiving for me, so I didn't have Thanksgiving.
Because you celebrate the wrong Thanksgiving.
No, we celebrate the right Thanksgiving.
The fake Thanksgiving.
We celebrate it first.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Didn't we already discuss like where it came from? It was just some dude just like, hey, this is the day for thanks.
No, it was.
Some dude just wanted to give thanks.
This is the day we say thank you.
This is the day we give thanks, eh?
So that's
what happened in Canada.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Here in America, we slaughtered some Indians,
and then we apologized to them, and we had dinner with them.
Yeah, and then we ate some food with them. Yep.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "You guys like?" They were like, "You want some maize?" And we're like,
"Slaughtered them," and then we had dinner with them.
Yeah. You want some maize? And they're like, "No, we want corn."
All right.
Next one, we got the next question from Brian again. It said you're trapped on an island with an HGP member.
Uh-oh.
Who do you want to be with?
Oh, fuck.
Who do you want it to be with?
Haven't we done this before?
Trapped on an island?
Yeah.
I think we were trapped on an island. We had to pick what
no
game we
games.
wanted to play or something.
Oh.
What?
So now this is just
what
like
kind of
probably
island is this? What kind of island is this? Explain the island.
Is it like Gilligan's Island? Is it like some
I think it's
place
just
in
an island.
Fiji?
Is it a tropical island or is it an island full of rocks and volcanoes? I mean, I want to know.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that would probably make a difference.
I'm gonna say tropical. I'm thinking tropical.
This is a tropical island. I want emo with me. Eric.
Hey.
This island with me, bro.
All right.
Yep. I think I'll kill you the fastest if I need food.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Brian, you're looking a little husky. I think, I can feed off you for a while, buddy. You're coming with me.
All right.
Wait, no. But listen, I just want to be, not so mean here. I'm going to take Ryan, he knows how to roll some weed, man. You know what I mean? So, I'll probably just make some beer. I'll make it grog.
How the fuck do you know there's weed on this island? There's no weed.
Oh, man, I'm just hoping there will be. We can grow it.
There will be weed on this island.
Yeah.
Ryan
And I'll make
will
grog.
find it. Ryan will find the weed
Island
on the
beer.
island. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Gunny, I'm not coming with you. I couldn't leave my daughter.
Damn.
The HGP member I would take on the island with me is my daughter.
Oh, that's right. She is an official HGP member. That's sweet.
She's got a fucking onesie, bitch.
Dang.
She's
Damn.
number one fan.
I'd
Ryan
probably
is dead.
I'd pick Ryan.
Ooh.
Aw, you guys. Now I feel bad for not picking you guys.
Nobody wants Jesus. He's like all left
Fuck
alone
that, I don't care.
on the island by
wants to-
himself.
I'm taking emo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just to kill me.
That's if worst comes to
Damn
worst,
carnivore.
man. We're gonna try to survive at first, of course, but then
You're gonna try, but
If
if
things go
shit
bad,
goes down,
yeah.
Jesus is fucking eating your ass.
we can't find any animals on this fucking island. We're dead.
Well, I
know,
think if you're on an island, there's got to be fish.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What if there's no fish?
If there's an ocean, there's got to be fish. You got to figure out a way to get the
What
fish.
if
That's
there's
the
Fishless island, Jesus, surrounded by water? Are you
What if
serious?
there's no fucking fish, man?
The
What kind
volcano
of tropical island is
It's a
this?
fucked up tropical island is what it is.
How big is this tropical
I
island?
don't
That's
know.
what I need to.
That's what I need to know too. I mean, there's lots of questions I have here about these islands.
Wait, I think I read into that too much. So Brian did say HTV member, so I'll bring you, Brian. Why not? Let's
Wait,
go,
what?
eh? Any HTP member. It doesn't have to be a member of the podcast. Fuck it. All right, next one. Oh, I don't
Oh,
understand.
you mean like community members and shit?
Yeah, what do you mean, Brian?
Yeah, I don't know, Brian. You
I would-
confused us.
I went a little further on that one. Brian wants to know, did you watch the game? Or no, he was responding to somebody or not? If not,
Yes, I watched the football game.
we did. We all
I did
watched
not.
it.
The Cowboys beat the Redskins. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Damn.
No, he's talking about the Michigan Ohio State game.
That game is stupid.
And yes, unfortunately, I watched it.
Let me guess, Michigan lost from your
Yeah, they lost.
lack of
Wah,
enthusiasm. there.
wah, wah, wah.
Hey, here's
Well,
one for
we
you.
all know I didn't watch the football game.
I didn't watch the sports ball. Jesus, here's a question for you from Harlan Meeks. He said he started playing Skyrim again this weekend. He says, sometimes I get obsessed with games that I haven't played in a while. Why do some games keep pulling me back in? Skyrim, Blue Dragon, Fallout New Vegas, etc.
Because they're fucking good games. What the fucking stupid question is this?
It's like a song, right? Even if it's just an old song or an old
good.
game, it's still a damn good
Damn
game.
good game.
Play it.
Skyrim
I
is
still
an
see
incredible
people
game.
streaming Fallout New Vegas.
Because it's fun. It's not like Fallout.
I mean, I'm
76.
like, the game looks dated, but
And
not
the
saying
thing is, Harlan, is not everyone is like us where we're always playing the newest games.
Yeah.
You know, some people like going back to those games or sticking with a game for a
Honestly,
long period of time.
If I didn't do the podcast, I'd be playing Skyrim again too. Why not?
I have the fucking remastered edition.
Yeah,
and
so did
I think I played the intro and I did
Yeah.
a Gunny.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I did too. I
Yeah.
played
5
the intro.
minutes.
I was like,
I
hey,
didn't play much of that either.
I saw that on my 4K TV. All
I
right.
played it for 5 seconds. I watched the dragon
Yeah.
come down, and then I was like, nope, I'm not doing this again. So, that is what it is.
I have seasons with that game. Sometimes I'll play it for like 3 months straight and then drop from it and then pick it back up again.
The game's so good.
I have a game, guys, that I never talk about in the podcast anymore, but I play it every day.
Uh-oh.
I play damn near every day,
No.
but I never talk about it because I don't want to bore anybody to death.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
City Skylines.
I always see you
Yeah.
on that. I do see you on that quite
It's
often.
true. Yeah, you do play that all
I
the
know
time.
you guys see me. I'm like, should I go offline? Because I can't. Dude, there's something about it. I just have to go
How big is your
and just
city
like
now?
check. I probably only grow my cities till about maybe 15,000 people, and I'm like, man, God, I'm bored with this. Let me go back. I want to start a new one. I'll actually either let it sit in my like save queue on my PC, and then I'll just go start a new one. And I might go back to that other 20,000 population city.
I have a
Then I'm like, no. I
have
want to go
like
back to my new one because I'm making a new
150,000
one.
people in my city. It's grown too big. I can't manage it anymore. I have to restart the game. Sucks.
Yeah, I feel like I have to go to like, I'll download some sort of like Arizona asset map
I
or
want to
something.
start a city in those new snow maps. I have bought the season pass for that shit, and I haven't even played it much.
I haven't played like any of the winter stuff
I want to play
because I
those
feel
snow
like
maps.
with that you're just getting a lot of white, you know.
Oh yeah, it'd be better. I think that DLC would have been better if like it would have snowed like in the winter time, and then the snow
Yeah, but do you
went
have to
away.
take care of the road management
Yeah,
and all
That's what
that
it is.
shit? Like,
Well, you have to
sending
do
out
that
plows
now,
and
kinda.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Here's what it
Ryan,
is.
in the snow DLC, the cities are snowing all the time. They never stop.
oh, it never stops.
It never stops. So the way
Shit,
it
that's
works,
hell.
Yeah.
here's the way it works. If you lay down like the what do they call them, the warm pipes or the heat
Who wants
pipes?
to live in that fucking city?
Once you lay one down, then you kind of set it to where it always has to be like, you know, like it always has to be heated, and then it's going to start snowing. I think that's the way it works. I don't think you choose winter map.
No,
'Cause you can
no,
play any-
no. That's bullshit. Because I have my whole city's covered in those heat pipes. My whole city is, and I never seen any snow in that one big city that I have. It's always been just rain, thunderstorm.
Okay, so maybe that's the theme that you have to set. Is that right?
no,
Where you choose theme on the bottom right?
You can't
Maybe
put
it's
it to where it snows only sometimes. It's just either snow or no snow. You choose.
So yeah, I don't mess with that. I like more lush green or more of that Arizona dry yellowish dirt to it. Anyway, so moving on, because I'll go on about that forever. John Jerome, Black Friday versus Cyber Monday. Have you ever been burned by the 3-day deal gap?
No, it's always the same
It's always
shit.
the same shit. Usually Cyber
Yeah.
Monday, you'll find more of
You get like door break deals that are cool. Like if you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that I get, but like there's only so many of them and they're gone, you know?
I always remember
Monday,
those.
You always
Amazon-
find hard drives and shit like that. Hard drives and RAM and all that fucking crap for sale.
Yeah, I used to follow the Amazon ones, like where they would show up, and they'd be on for a couple hours, then it's the next set of items.
Yeah, I don't do that no more.
But I don't think I ever bought anything good on a Cyber Monday.
The biggest problem for us in Cyber and fucking Black Friday and Cyber Monday is we played all these games that are on sale already. We already own them.
Yeah, that's why I haven't bought anything, man. 'Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't, except for like maybe Dead Cells.
Same with me. I looked through the list and I was like, there's nothing on here that I would want to buy. It's like everything, fuck.
Yeah, like I said, the only
We gotta
one I-
stop like
that
buying
company.
games and waiting for
Can
fucking
we
Black
just do a
Friday and just buy
podcast
them
about
then.
one game and then
You're
just
right. Yeah.
No, we'll do like a 10-hour podcast on
Pretty
Black
much.
Friday weekend because we played every fucking game.
Yeah. If we didn't do the podcast, it would be totally different, wouldn't it? You know, it'd be like, yeah, all right, just wait for that freaking weekend.
Yeah.
Save up my money.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in debt. No, I'm just kidding.
I know. I think Jesus, weren't we in a Xbox Live party? I think, or no, it was right after the show. I was like, I gotta run, man. I had to go put money in my bank accounts just so I can buy more games. You know, so just so I can get yelled at by the wife. But anyway, next question from Mark Cox. This Xbox Life.
No.
Former host of this
There you
Xbox
go.
Life.
There you go.
He's retired now.
You retired, man.
no podcast.
Stop,
person?
Mark.
I missed the last show. I was out.
I missed it too, and then it didn't go up until I didn't get it until Friday, and it was after I'd gotten off work. I never got a chance to listen to it. I'm gonna have to listen to it next week.
It was cool. They had Brun on there. I listened to it.
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't had a chance to listen because I've been in the car with the wife and kids. So don't put on a podcast, a gaming podcast. We don't like those kind of games. Anyway, so he wants to know,
How dare you?
what were you thankful this year, guys?
Thankful for lots of things. I'm thankful for the podcast. I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for Eric. Yeah, I said Eric.
Oh.
What about
I'm thankful
The other guy.
for who?
yeah? Who? What?
What about the other people that?
No.
Yeah. There's Gunny, geez, suck it.
I think some other people did a lot more than Eric did. I think you should be thankful to those people. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, I'm thankful for lots of things. But I honestly love the community. I love the people that I game with every time that I'm online, the people I talk to, and people that reach out to us and talk to us from everywhere. I love all you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, guys, he loves all of you, but he fucking hates us.
I hate Ryan and Gunny. I just don't like them. I can't get rid of them.
What do you mean? I've been gone. You didn't even fucking notice, did you?
And you came back? Fuck. Wasn't expecting this to happen.
He's back.
Did something wrong.
Well, it's not Thanksgiving for me, but I'm thankful for my daughter. That's for sure. Thankful that she's healthy and doing well and gaining weight and pooing and peeing and doing all the things a baby should do. And I'm thankful that I had the chance to be on this show and that I love all you guys.
Thank you.
I miss you, but I have more important matters to tend to now.
Yeah. We understand.
I'm very thankful for you, Ryan. When I saw you in chat today, I'm like, guys, I could be on the show. I was squealing like a schoolgirl.
Aww.
I was like, I need to get home. I was telling my wife, who I'm also very thankful for. And my 12-year-old son that likes to come in here and just start yelling while I'm doing a show. And
guys, I watched Wreck-It Ralph yesterday. I took my daughter to the movies.
I did too.
That fucking
Me too.
movie is legit.
Yeah, it was all right. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I went to see that Saturday.
You thankful you went to see
Friday.
Ralph?
I'm thankful for seeing that. That movie was sad at the end, man. All emotional and shit. I was like, oh fuck. Sitting next to the theater was fucking packed. So I'm sitting next to this lady and her kids or whatever the fuck, or like her husband and her kids or something. I'm all getting emotional and shit at the end. Oh my hero.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. Go see it. I don't think it was as good as the first one.
Yeah, no, not.
No, I didn't think so either.
But it was still a good movie.
I wonder if they'll ever do a third one.
I think so. I think if it does well in the box office, which it should.
Oh,
it's doing well.
It's doing fucking well.
Hey, did you guys see Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, Stan Lee's in there.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, I didn't even know he was in there. I didn't know much about this second movie. I was like, look at Stan Lee.
That was cute. I was like, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty legit. But I was looking at like Disney movies coming out. Man, there's so fucking many coming out next year alone, dude. They got Aladdin coming out.
You talk about crying. I swear to God, Kathy was crying during the Dumbo fucking the trailer that ran.
Oh, the Dumbo trailer? Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That looks sad, man. That looks so sad.
Look, next year they got like Aladdin coming out. Is Dumbo this year or next year?
I think it's this. I can look real quick.
Was it this holiday?
I think it's
I can't remember.
Yeah, December 24th or something like that. Anyways, but they got Aladdin coming out next year. They got Toy Story 4 coming out
March
next summer.
29th, 2019.
And fucking Dumbo coming out next year. They got The Lion
year.
King coming out next year. A lot of Disney movies. I was like, holy fuck. On top of that, they got the Star Wars movies coming out next year. I was like, man.
Are they just doing
a bunch of Marvel movies too, right?
Are they just doing one Star Wars movie next year?
Yeah.
Like normal? I think because I know they didn't do anything, for 2018. They took a break. I didn't know if they'll like double dip and bring out another Star Wars movie.
They only got one movie coming out next year. I think it's the end of the year, December.
And that's the final one, right? That's the main star. That's 9, right?
Yeah, that's 9. Episode 9. Lots of movies, man. The Lion King movie looks fucking cool, though. I'm so fucking hyped for that shit.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Aladdin. That's what I'm excited for, because that looks sweet.
Yeah.
Aladdin's funny.
Aladdin was probably my favorite Disney movie growing up.
They better have that fucking song where the genie's singing for Prince Ali. Yeah.
Yeah.
They better have that song in there.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. What else? But to finish the question, I'm thankful for the podcast. Love you guys. Last one. Oh.
What about me?
Wait, Brian just said he thought you were going to say Crackdown 3 preload. Pre-downloaded was what you were thankful for. Ha 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 ha.
Nope.
Very funny.
Nope.
I thought the same thing too, Brian.
I'm thankful for that.
Raphael Cintron. 2 questions. Next console generation 2020 or further out? Also, do you think the base consoles will be phased out by the next holiday season? Talking about the 1S and PS4 Slim.
No and no.
No.
No and no. No.
Yes and no.
What? No.
Well, yes on the next generation consoles for 2020 release.
Oh,
Yes,
And
yes
I don't
on
think-
the 2020. Yes on the 2020. No on the well, you know what? I say the S and Slim get
Oh,
cut
well.
after the next generation of consoles come out because they won't be able to keep up, and the X and the Pro will probably be able to at least keep up a little bit with the next generation of games so they can keep releasing on both platforms. That's what I think.
Yeah, but the 1S and PS4, but they're the ones that they sell the most. Those are the ones that they
I know.
advertise the most.
I know. But the thing is they won't be able to do both generations of games. Whereas unless streaming comes a long way in the next 2 years, and then you can just stream to those boxes, but then it just alienates why buy the new box if you don't need to, right? So, I mean, I do think 2020 is going to be the year. Unfortunately, I think it should be 2021, maybe 2022, but I think it's going to be 2020. So
Yeah, so maybe just an additional question, but maybe now that Sony will not be at E3 2019, maybe but maybe Microsoft may wait until after their conference. So maybe something on their own. Not at E3 will they announce their new
I don't think
console?
they'll even talk about it until E3 2020. That's what I think.
You don't think we'll get like a concept like we did with the 1X?
they will. I think they'll have like a
Not at
conference.
2019. No.
And I think early 2020 we're gonna get like Microsoft is holding a press conference or press event or whatever for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe do like their fan
maybe
thing
in
again.
March like they did before. Or maybe
or do
maybe
the fan
that.
thing and boom, here's the new console.
Right.
Fucking
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
fireworks
The
and
most
shit.
powerful console. Now that Sony's come
The
out with
most
their
powerfulest of powerful consoles ever made, ever.
Yeah.
And then PS5 comes out. We're the super most powerful console ever made, ever. Yeah.
and $100 cheaper.
And then Nintendo comes out. We're the weakest console ever made, ever. But we don't.
But
care.
our games still sell.
780 FPS.
No,
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't give a shit about that.
No.
They'll release a new Switch with a 1080p screen. Was that what it has now? No, it has 720.
720, right? So 1080 will be the next one.
Yeah, 1080 is the new revised Switch.
Has an OLED screen in it. It's thin. Paper thin.
IPS. 144 megahertz. Next question from Mirza, from Alan Maybe's brother. He says he has a question. Has anybody seen Alan Maybe's horse in Red Dead Redemption? Anybody?
No.
Anybody seen it?
No.
We don't know what it looks like. Mirza.
I'm thinking this is probably
Is it
stupid.
black?
It's
Is
probably
it
a
white?
donkey. He probably doesn't even have a horse. He's a mule.
He's a mule. It's somewhere down by the
It's got a
river.
little pony.
Just whistle,
And he thinks
Alan.
it's the best horse in the game.
He rides around on he glitched a My Little Pony into the game. And he rides around on
A
that.
pink one.
Look for a unicorn.
with the fucking
My
rainbow.
little pony, my little pony.
Rainbow hair. Yeah.
Just walk around the
What's-
entire map,
what's that
Alan, or
fucking
get like
pony's-
one of those stagecoaches and just
What's that
whistle
pony's
everywhere.
name? What's the rainbow pony's name?
Rainbow pony. I have no idea what the name is. Rainbow pony?
Oh, no. Fuck, I can't think of it, but I know.
Oh, don't they have
Or
names
Alan-
like? Don't they have names like Dash and shit like that?
Yes.
Dash and
Yes.
Ash and Star and shit like that. Like weird names like that.
Damn, see, I don't know any names, but you do. Wow.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Must be
You
a
fucking
fan.
hate? You fucking hate?
Well, he has a fucking daughter.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
She's
sure
all,
he's seen
right
My Little
now-
Pony every once in a while.
Right now, she's into unicorns, dude. She wants a fucking unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants like a real unicorn. I'm like, there's no real unicorns in the world.
You can buy one of those fake, like, horns. Just tape it
Fucking
to the horse's
unicorns.
head, the pony's head.
There you go.
Alan, just go to the bar in Blackwater and
Jesus, you were
punch
right.
the bartender in the face.
The rainbow pony's
He'll tell
name is
you.
Rainbow Dash.
Told you something Dash. I thought I heard Dash. Yeah, Rainbow Dash.
All right, Jamie Flores. Says, I haven't listened to the show in 2 weeks since I know Jesus will spoil Red Dead for me. Jamie, you're in good hands here. No spoilers.
Yeah, there's no spoilers. What are you talking about, dude? No.
We're good today. We are good.
True. Last week.
Yeah. But we're spoiler free.
And last week, you asshole.
Jonathan was fucking just going off. I was like, well, fuck. I guess it's go. Fucking go.
Oh,
Spoiler
I'm
time.
glad I haven't listened to that episode then yet.
Yeah.
You're not ever gonna finish. If you haven't finished Red Dead by this point,
No,
you're
shut
never
up.
gonna finish it.
Are you serious? How can I
get
have
outta
finished
here.
Red Dead? I have a fucking baby to take care of.
I don't know, but
Quit
then
your job.
Yeah,
You stay home.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Trust me, I thought about
Kathy
it.
can be your sugar mama.
Oh man, I don't know.
all right. Jack Colombo wants to know, how is Ring of Elysium? Think it'll come to console?
Gunny,
I think it.
it's played it, right?
I only played it that one time, but yeah, I think it'll come to console.
You play the tutorial.
Pretty much. I played a couple matches. I was like, yay, I'm done.
He did too. He played like a match and got shot. I think I remember you talking about that. You were like, I played this shit, and then I jumped in there and I got shot in the head. But it was
And then
pretty
I went
cool.
to play City Skylines for 5 hours, so nobody can shoot me.
That's what happened. That's what happened, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, it'll come to console eventually. Talking about this is my PC Master Race guide right here, the Mayo on Discord. He says my oldest plays off my account in the mid 30s and 40s in level. Question for the show: thoughts about Fortnite getting Golden Joystick Award?
No, we talked about this already.
No, we talked about
No, it's a new question.
PUBG.
I guess
PUBG got getting the
I brought it up
Oh.
earlier.
in the mobile game of the year. Fortnite got game of the year.
But even though it's European or it's US or it's whatever, Asia, I mean, obviously it's the most popular game. Doesn't it automatically win as far as like, being the number one game or whatever?
I just don't see how the fuck like people think Fortnite is better than God of War or Red Dead or lots of these games, man. Like, I just don't get it.
But you got to remember, these are like, maybe the Golden Joystick is for the general audience. So I think it automatically gets a win.
I heard it was just for kids. Like, it's a lot of kids
This
can
is
vote
your-
on the game.
No.
So best storytelling went to God of War. Best competitive game went to Fortnite. Best cooperative game, Monster Hunter World. Best visual design, God of War. Best indie, Dead Cells. Best audio, God of War. Still Playing Award, World of Tanks. Best performer for Brian Deckard as Connor
Rising.
from Detroit Become Human. Esports Game of the Year, Overwatch. Best VR game, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR. A Studio of the Year, Santa Monica Studio from Sony Interactive Entertainment. Best New Streamer and Broadcaster, Brian Deckard and Amelia Rose Blair. Mobile Game of the Year, PUBG Mobile. PC Game of the Year, Subnautica. PlayStation Game of the Year, God of War. Xbox Game of the Year, Forza Horizon 4. Nintendo Game of the Year, Octopath Traveler. Breakthrough Award, Unknown Worlds. Most Wanted Game, Cyberpunk 2077. Critics' Choice Award, Red Dead Redemption 2. Lifetime Achievement to Hidetaka Miyazaki from Software. Outstanding Contribution for Xbox Active Controller. And the Ultimate Game of the Year, Fortnite Battle Royale!
Did you guys ever think when Fortnite came out that it would be game of the year?
Ultimate Game of the Year.
Fucking ultimate game of the year in 2018.
It's not even out yet. The fucking game's not done.
It's still in beta.
Yeah, it's still early access. It says that it shows it on every screen when they start it up.
Oh man, how the fuck did that win? It's just, yeah. I think it's stupid.
Well, it's voted on, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's probably kids voting.
yep, lots of kids.
Yeah, speaking
Everyone
of that, you
knows
guys can go to the
Fortnite. Dude,
Video
even
Game
my
Awards.
daughter
and-
last night at the movies watching Wreck-It Ralph. You know how they mentioned Fortnite a few times? Like, Fortnite comes up or some shit. She's like, Fortnite! I'm fucking laughing in the movie theater, dude. I was like, holy fuck. She like screamed it. And she wasn't the only one who did it, though. There was like another little girl from the other aisle, like up above us, like screaming too. I was like, what the fuck?
And it was girls. That's
Yeah,
the weirdest
weird.
part, right?
Fortnite.
I'm up there in the front row going, I see Pac-Man over there.
Yeah, Fortnite. I was like, wow, okay.
It's Pac-Man and Galaga.
But yeah, Fortnite is
Is
popular.
that the Street Fighter guy? I see him.
That Dig Dug over there? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all we have.
Little kid from the corner. Fortnite!
Yeah. That's my daughter, dude.
Do the floss.
Fortnite. Oh, man. Anyways. That's all we have for the show today, guys and girls. Thank you for joining us. You can always leave us a review on iTunes. You can always join us next week for more Horrible Gamers podcast. We'll be back. First, you can find me on Xbox Live, Gamertag Jesus Walks a Lot. I'll be on Xbox Live playing a lot more strategy games probably. Or Battlefield. Eric, get on Battlefield. And
I will. Heck yeah.
I don't know. Other stuff. I'll find something to play on there. I want to get Hitman, too. I want to get it, but I just can't afford it right now. I'm poor.
Yeah, Hitman.
Where can we find you, Gunny?
Find me on Xbox Live under gamertag Gunny Chief. And also on Steam, Gunny Chief. I'll be playing some more strategy games. I'm looking at 2 right now, Jesus. They're in my Steam wish list. First Feudal, and also, what's the other one called? Oh, it's called Rise to Ruins. These are just more of those top-down ones.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
They're on the super cheap.
did you guys see Architects or fucking City Architect?
What?
Yeah, it's a new game on Xbox.
Really? I know. I need to check
Yeah.
this.
No, that's not new.
City
Yeah,
Arc.
But it looks
came
cool.
out
I think
like a
Jesus
week or
would
2
like it.
ago.
I think Jesus would like it.
Yeah. It just
got that
popped in my
Tropico.
head. I remember seeing it in the store, and I was like, Jesus would probably like that.
It's more Tropico type where there's a lot of corruption. You're playing the mafia.
Architect Simulator, some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I think he plays the mafia or somebody corrupt.
You mean Project High Rise Architect
Yes!
Edition for Xbox One?
That's it. That's
a weird fucking title.
Yeah. Now you know
Looks
why
like
I couldn't
might be
remember
more
it.
text-based
Let's see here.
than actual city
Guys,
stuff.
you can find me on Steam, PSN, and Xbox Live under Gibb8777. What about you, Eric?
You can find me on Xbox, St. Nicholas, PlayStation, Epic Irk, and Twitter, Epic Irk.
Epic Arc.
Epic Irk.
Epic Arc.
Epic Irk.
Epic Arc.
Ryan, I'm going to let you take us out.
Oh. What does Gidget say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll see you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers podcast with hopefully Fallout 76 fixed and back to normal. We don't know.
Clean your controllers and go to bed.
Got it.
All right.
I know.